Hey guys, and welcome to a Come At Me Bro series. It's going to be a little bit of an Xmas special, just to give it a little bit more of a festive cheer to it. It allows me to say Happy Christmas to you guys in person, a little bit in advance of Christmas. Of course, we're going to be busy over the next couple of days, so I'm not likely to stream and all that good stuff. But we're going to pop in here and have some good funs on quick battles. Feel free to stream snipe me as always. I'll give you guys a little heads up of when I'm going to press find match. And at the end of the stream, we'll probably do 1 or 2 free-for-alls as well, so you guys can get in on the action. But yes, hope you guys enjoy. What's up, guys? Papa Palpatine, how's it going, man? You're late. Hey, a duck arrives precisely when he means to. Happy Christmas to you as well. Sergeant Spaghetti, Blackthorn, and Logic, I see in chat. Hope you guys are doing all good today. So I'm going to hop into our first quick battle here and see who we get. I'm a little bit rusty, but that's all good and fun. It'll be a good time to experiment some new builds and try having some fun stuff. Yes, hope you guys are all good and in for a awesome stream. I know it's a bit sketchy out there at the moment, particularly if you're living in Britain right now. We've kind of all gone into like another lockdown, but it's this whole weird thing. I live in London, so basically we're not allowed to like leave our house at all. So I know a lot of people are kind of, you know, a bit sad about it because obviously it's Christmas. People want to see friends and family, and like I can't actually travel down and see family now. I was meant to be down there already, but you know, hopefully we'll have some good fun entertainment here to cheer everyone up just a little bit. So hey. Looks like we are up against Captain Skittles here. I approve of the name. I'm a big fan of Skittles. So let's go for a nice safe pick to start with. Let's go Lizardmen, and then we'll take a few ones going afterwards. How did the book go? The book went very well, thank you. It was kind of a collection of short stories. I was one of the authors, and yeah, it was some good fun. And I've got hopefully my own book as well coming out next year. Hopefully really quite early next year. I just need to get it proofread, and it's basically good to go. But yes, okay, so what lords do we want to see in action? Hi, you're Rubber Ducky. Right, I like your videos. Oh no, I've been spotted. My cover is blown. Cool. So, I kind of want to bring in the Kai. My heart's saying the Kai, but who's more Christmassy? We could try Krotgar. I don't think this is necessarily the best matchup for him, but, you know, he's got Hand of the Gods. He's just happy to be here and crush some skulls. And let's see. So, get a nice core sword. So what do you guys want to see? It's Christmas. I'll let you guys design my builds a little bit. What kind of action would you like to see in this matchup? Now, we've got to kind of deal with archers a lot, so I think pterodons are quite good. Sora should be able to cut through most of the enemy, but yes. Well, hello there. What's up, Leo? How's it going, man? Oh no. Yeah, we're so cool. We got our own strain. Yeah, we got our own strain of coronavirus. It's great. So if I look away from the camera quite a lot, I'm kind of looking at you guys. Thorgrim is Santa. Well, we'll certainly get Thorgrim in action at some point, either Thorgrim or the White Dwarf. So let's get a cheeky little Heavens caster as well while we think about it. We'll take off Rolling Skies and probably just go for all that good stuff. So Sora should be able to carve the way through a lot of the enemy. Let's make our lines just a little bit wider as well. But, we could go Boxagor. I mean, Boxing Day, Boxagor, it's kind of a Christmassy theme. Could be quite good fun as well to start the stream off with a Dread Sauron, actually. Which is, we'd probably have to change our kit around a bit, because we'd probably want to heal up the Dread Sauron. But let me know. Let's try some Salamander action. Honestly, something as simple as this could be okay. We might struggle to push into back lines, but Krotgar plus Cold One Spear Rider should be able to take down a lot of the large pressure that the High Elves can bring. Then you push around the flanks of the Skinks, Saurus break through the front line, Ancient Salamander's a little bit of flair in the mix, and Terran Riders to shut down archers from long range. So something like this is pretty basic, but could work to ease us back in. And I've got a plan today, guys, on how we're going to win as many games as possible. So if we lose a game, I'm wearing like a jacket and a hoodie. So if I lose a game, it's the jacket's fault because it's slowing me down. So we get rid of the jacket. If we lose another game, it's the hoodie's fault. So I get rid of the hoodie. And from that point onwards, we'll be undefeatable. So it's all good. What's up, Apex Sheep? Noob for life. Ancient Sally. Well, Ancient Sally is there for sure. Be sure I'm going to try to challenge you again soon. Yeah, the Ancient Salamander can be pretty good. I think I can certainly do some work. We're even going to chevron it up here. And I think this is a pretty fun build. I mean, Saurus, as I said before, should be enough. We're relatively thin. But, I guess I'm ready. Good luck, man. But, just a heads up. You are on stream. Give him a little heads up, just so he knows, so he's not surprised later on. Let's just try and handle the gods sign. That's all we need to do. Hands of the gods, everything. What's up, New Life, though? How are you today, man? Haven't seen you in a little while. Hope you are all good in these troubled times still. I was kind of hoping it'd all be over by now, obviously, with Christmas rolling up, but we're still struggling over here in the UK a little bit. It's better to be safe than sorry, of course. But yeah, that's the good stuff. The Dragon Isles. Looks like a smiley face, this map, to me. You've kind of got the hill making a nose, and then the two patches of trees here kind of look like eyes and a big old smiley face. I wonder if that was deliberate by them, or if it's just kind of coincidence. Good luck, good luck. Thank you, thank you. Captain Rum Panda, how's it going, bud? I'm new here. I was looking for Total War Army Formation Guide, and YouTube recommended me you. I guess you have some good formation strategy. Thank you, Captain Rum Panda. I haven't done a video specifically for like formations. Maybe I will, because there's a lot of stuff, especially for newer players who basically tend to do this. Like, honestly, they have like all their troops directly in a line, which is really bad for kind of breath attacks, pendulums, and artillery pieces and so forth. So I could definitely do a guide on it. I don't think I'm necessarily the greatest like formation expert or something along those lines, but I could definitely give it a go and help you out. I've done some unit kind of stat testing recently, so maybe that's why YouTube recommended me a little bit. But if you're into Warhammer, if you're into multiplayer in particular, and if you're into ducks, you have come certainly to the right place. Oh no! Hopefully we don't lag here. It was a tiny bit laggy in chat, but hopefully we get a good game still regardless. So let's split up our cavalry a little bit. Go for maybe a bit of a flank overload on this side. I want to push through the trees as quickly as possible, of course. And roll you there. Cool. So let's group up all our little troops. Let's group you guys. Right flank, left flank, and full prince. Cool, I think we're good to go when he's ready. What do you mean? Yes, that's a good question, actually. Make the old ones proud. I will try my best. I didn't bring tic-tac-toe. I'm a little upset now. I was like, oh, I could bring the Kai. It's High Elves. They probably get poked down. But we'll see how it goes. Cool. Best of luck, bud. And let's rumble. This is my first game in a while. I've been pretty busy, like moving house, unfortunately, so we haven't had much time to play, but it'll be a trial by fire. Popping us back in. Let's advance. For the glory! Oh no, we got a big pigeon up in the skies. It could be a little bit of problems. Do you think this guard have fire resistance? They do not. That is some good news. Ancient Salamander shall feast tonight. Let's get the pterodons poking a little bit. So we've got bigger fire poop. Or Teclis on his big fire poop, which could be a little bit scary. Let's try and get to the crescent of this hill as fast as possible. Now, does he have Tempest? That could be pretty key. Doesn't look like it. Can he? I don't think he can bring Tempest, actually. I might be just talking rubbish there. But let's float back here and get ready to put pressure on the enemy. Ancient Sally, let's get you poking down those Lothran Sea Guard to start with. Okay, let's advance a bit here. Keep you guys around the flank. With a big flank overload on that side. Good stuff. Oh, you coming for it? He is coming for it, guys. Alright, see if we can drag him back towards our lines. Sorry, let's take you down. Let's pull you guys up. I did a big net to escape. Okay. Oh no! Well played. We've been ambushed. Well, to be honest, none of us are too compact, hopefully. Yeah, okay, I did like no damage, that's fine. So the Flock of Doom. Come on, those guys. Guess we're moving, guys. Cool. Let's pop back into the front line. Oh, what is everything doing? Come back. Come back. No, what I've done with my buttons there, we've royally messed that up. Okay, let's pop you in there. Let's get you guys ready. Cool. I don't actually use any magic yet. That's fine. Let's continue to burst you in. Where is the Crocky G? Cool, but I'm going on this flank over here. So we're going to keep pushing the advantage where possible. Let's line up for a bit of a rock drop. We've got all our rock drops fine as well still. Let's drop a big Curse of Midnight Wind in here as well. Try and help grind this through. Crocky G hasn't really had to get in the action just yet, so let's try and pop a Noble. If the lag subsides, let's go straight into you. Salamander can continue vomiting where possible. Try and come for a nice rock drop. Let's come down here. You guys continue to push. Cool, so we're clearing up a lot of the enemy troops, not doing too bad. Luckily for us, I mean, Techless is just so expensive for my opponent. Let's pull back with the cav, where fine troops don't really want to fight here. So just pop all your stuff just to get you out of there a little bit. Let the Ancient Salamander just clear up those Phoenix Guard. Okay, Finn's not going too bad. Let's get these bad boys back as well. So another rock drop on the cards. Get you guys out of there. Keep whittling the troops down. So let our little skink boy get a little bit caught up here. We'll fall back with him. And to escape, we'll drop a Wind Blast on ourselves. Cool. Here. Pull you back. Cool. So we've got a big old blob fight here, which is fine. Can Krotgar hold? Well, that is the question. Let's get our swords to intercept those spears so they can't come in and interfere. Looks like we've killed one of the nobles, I think. It's kind of a messy show here. Let's try and assassinate Techless, which is certainly easier said than done. Get these guys to chase off routing troops. Okay, and he's fallen back to Techless. That's actually really good for us. Because it means we can just assassinate the noble. Oh, let's come back in. Got Ancient Salamander. Let's pop you onto them if you can. Let's get a nice rare attack over here. Well, things aren't going too bad. Looks like that second noble's about to die. Yeah, the Phoenix Guard are just, they don't have enough models left really. So we should just be able to kill this last noble. I was doing a good job trying to like assassinate my Ancient Salamander, but he's used up most of his ammunition already. Cool, let's just really try and punish him now. You guys hunt down them. Yeah, that's game over, I think. Well played to my opponent though. He was still going to be scrapping to the end, trying to cycle charge the Ancient Sally down, which will pull for our troops. If he tries to fly again, which I think he's going to, we'll pop him with a Hand of the Gods. Oh, right in the back. Right in the back. There we go. Awesome stuff, GG. That was a fun one. Ancient Sally did work as well. I can't remember who it was who suggested him, but 102 kills, up to over 10,000 damage dealt. Ancient Salamanders, if left unopposed, and it got through most of its ammunition, against tightly packed formations like High Elves, Dark Elves, and so forth, can really wreak some havoc and did a good job. We got some big cavalry engagements as well. One unit in particular just hammering the right-hand side, killing the unit white lines, bouncing to the next unit. Did good work, and then really it's just Saurus Warriors from here, and Saurus Warriors are fantastic in this matchup. Krotgar didn't do too much. We left him quite far back. In fact, all our cavalry on that flank didn't do too much, but my opponent build was a little bit small, so when he kind of hopped in with the nobles and stuff, we could just jump them and Techless and so forth. And luckily for us, we got the Phoenix Guard off pretty quickly with the Salamander. So well played. What's up, Sarmation? Fantastic game you sent me. You've actually got another one coming up pretty soon as well. So, yeah. It's just a hop-in, man. It's just a quick battle stream. That shotgun by Krotgar. Hell yeah. I'm a Dowie main. I'm searching for some new Dowie formation guides. I'm getting tired of being killed by chariots. Giant Slayers and Dragonback Slayers. Dragonback Slayers in particular are now disgustingly good against chariots because they slow them down. They can get that mass around them and really drag them down quite quickly. But Sergeant Spaghetti, who's in chat, is a Dowie main, so I'm sure he can give you some advice as well. But yes. Optimus Pine, how's it going, man? Just what you always did as a Way Watcher main. Oof. Salmation is a very, very tough Wood Elf opponent. He's one of the first people I ever faced on ladder, actually. I am Melon Lord. Mwahaha. I'm glad you get the reference, Loopy there. Not painted, but I hope you guys are enjoying. Happy Christmas to everyone who's joined late as well. We're celebrating Christmas a little bit early over here on the channel because, of course, the next couple of days I'm not going to be able to stream. But if you do want to stream snipe me, please press find match now, and I'll hop in about 10 seconds because there's a little bit of delay, of course, on what I say and on what you guys see. But we've started with a strong victory. Very well played to my opponent there. And yeah, Ancient Sally kind of came in a little bit clutch. So let's go. Ooh. Yes, good to see so many of you guys here. Crocgar getting 2,700 damage value didn't do too much. I mean, you know, for Crocgar, that's low numbers. Crocky G's got to be in the tens of thousands. He's my favourite lord, probably hands down. Not the best lord, not the most memey lord, but a nice kind of middle portion. And Hand of the Gods is just super fun. Shooting Teclis in the back as he's trying to fly off as well with a bloop. Does so much good work. I think he got the first noble pretty bad as well, because I also lost contact with the nobles. I was like, something's happened to these bad boys. So it looks like we found a match. Aye, and it is the mighty Storm Runner. So it looks like we have been sniped here. I'm not going to bother pin up a screen blocker because, you know, I know most of the people in chat who are playing and stuff, and I'm not too fussed. Maybe we'll pop one up later, who knows. But what do you guys want to see? Who do you want me to play? We've already done Lizardmen. We've done the old ones proud. So hopefully you guys are impressed with that. We could play some Dowie now. I know someone wanted to know about Dowie formation. First try. Oh, yeah. Stormrunner knows what's up. And we are going to be on the Tarantula Coast Isles South as well, which off the top of my head, I have no idea. Yeah, what do you guys want to see? Let's see. Ugh. What's up, Grumpy Guard? Great to see Big G getting screen time. Yeah, man. These are rookie numbers. You up those numbers. See, Golden Eagle knows exactly how's it going. Skaven up. Oh, out of your family. Can't get on the PC to snipe me. No worries, man. No worries. It looks like we are going up against Dark Elves here. So we could go Dwarfs, but we're probably going to get butt slammed by a mass amount of chariots. But we can try it. We can try it. Storm's a very good player, so it's a little bit sketchy, but we'll go Dowie. Santa comes for you. So the real question is Santa Claus Thorgrim Grudgebearer, or is the Santa Claus the White Dwarf? I always assumed it was the White Dwarf. Both have glorious white beards, though, and both bring presents to the enemy. So we'll have to have a little look and see what they do. So we can bring some fun stuff here. We've got to be a little bit careful that we don't get bolt through it to death, though, as well. And we can give the Giant Slayers a go. So let's get, like, one of each of you. And, yeah, I'll wait and see what you guys, who you think is Santa. The Mighty Dwarf. Go wide. Go wide! When Way Watchers became anti-all, they became kind of boring. I agree, Sarmation. I'm really happy that they've... the main thing that's changed with Wood Elves is they've got more styles of play now, which is, you know, huge for me. I love Zotes now. I was a bit sketchy to start with, but Zotes, Blade Slingers, they all kind of bring, like, new niches that you can do. Thorgrim has a list, a naughty list, though. Gromby doesn't. That has sold me. Thorgrim Grudgebearer it is, which is going to make us struggle a little bit in going wide, as I think he works best in tightly compact elite builds. But, you know, we can give him a go. He also has less map control, because we don't have the smoke bomb effect. But we can go wide. So, got a few Slayers. Let us get Horn Gun for the memes. I can't want a Flame Cannon as well because they're cool, but get 2 cannons. This might be a bit too wide. I'm not so convinced. I'm not so convinced. What do you guys think? I kind of want an organ gun because they're really fun. But of course, if Storm does bring a bolt throw, then we're in a little bit of trouble because it will outrange us. So we have the cannon to at least put pressure on the enemy, unless he goes something like triple bolt throws, in which case, you know, that's a lot of money to invest anyway in that, and we're going to be waddling forward regardless. Got the Rangers to try and out-skirmish the enemy, Thunderers to pack a punch, as well as the Slayers, and then Wars of Dragonfire Pass and Longbeards just to grind down the enemy, hoping their stats get increased by Thorgrim, who can debuff the enemy. I believe buff all nearby troops as well, yeah, so... if he gets a little bit weakened, we buff up a lot of troops, and because we're, of course, bringing the Great Book of Grudges, it's Thorgrim, it's Santa, it has to happen. We will be buffing 9 melee attack, which will, you know, turn Longbeards into some nice monsters. Gimme Iron Drakes, ooh. Zotal Warhammer 2, hey. If you don't go wide, Dark Shards go brr. That's true. That is true. I did see another suggestion there. What was it? I think you need flame cannons. Says Raptor. Okay, Raptor. I agree fully. So let's take off that actually and go. We'll go Iron Drakes. Iron Drakes because they look cool. Cool. Something like this. It could go horribly wrong. It could go horribly well. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's actually... Oh, just off. Close enough. So we've got the Iron Drakes in there, last ditch change. I kind of want the flame cannon, but I feel like we need at least one cannon. And pray Storm doesn't bring a load of bolt throwers, basically. And then we'll try and grind out the enemy. Now, chariots, of course, are going to be a problem. So we're going to be relying on the Dragonbacks and Giant Slayers to pin those guys in. And Thorgrim as well is actually okay against chariots because they bounce off him. Good luck, have fun, Merry Christmas. Hey. Oh, God, completely butchered that. Happy XMAS. Good luck, have fun. So let's hop in here. Ooh, they're much better, Grumpy God. What's that? Are Zoats on the same levels as Boxagors? No, Zoats are actually useful. I don't think Boxagors are nice against cavalry, and that's about it. I quite like Boxagors. They're quite fun. I've got a replay coming out. Funnily enough, on Boxing Day, of course. Boxing, yeah. I'm going to make a horrific pun somewhere, so I'm sure you'll be proud. But Zoats are a little bit better. I am not the biggest fan of the basic Zoats because of their lack of leadership. I think it's like 60 leadership base, which is really not very good. So they tend to break in real tough situations where, against like, you know, Vampire Council or something, where you'd think they'd be really good. They buff up a lot of your nearby troops. They have that anti-lodge. They get terrified or they break, and it's real kind of tragic. So the Regiment Round 1 have a little bit better leadership, so I'm a bigger fan of them. But, you know, that's just my opinion so far, and we'll have to wait to see how that changes, of course. So, we are going to get a fat cannon and stick it right in the middle. So we haven't gone too elite, but also haven't gone super wide. Let's just drop some troops around the place.
For the ancestor gods, miners,
Formation is incredibly messy at the moment, of course. But hopefully we will sort that out as we go.
They have wronged us. Kill the oath sweaters.
I'm disappointed in my build that we don't have a flame cannon, but still, it's all good. Cool. We're way too compact at the moment, but I'm just getting everyone into position, and then hopefully we'll rearrange. Let's get you guys a little further back.
Slayers! Veterans!
Cool.
Dwarf warriors! Miners! Dwarf warriors! Longbeards!
Cool. So we've got miners in the secondary line to hopefully Kobe those blaster charges up and over the front line, if possible, but they can also be used to protect the flanks. We've also got our Dragonback Slayers, so we're going to kind of just go try to block off as many positions of attack that my enemy can throw at me as possible. Got a little cannon, and let's get a Thorgrim up in action as well. Now, one problem is they can just kind of charge down the flanks there, so the miners are going to be very busy indeed. We'll have to wait to see how it goes, but good luck to my opponent. Looks like we are outnumbered, but we're Dowie. We expect to be outnumbered, so let's sort out our build quickly.
Vengeance
Let's just group all those guys together.
for the High King.
Group you.
Now,
Group you guys. Get our flamethrowers in action.
Iron Drakes. Cannon. Yes.
Big Papa Thorgrim leading the frontal charge here.
High King.
The question is, have the Dark Elves been on Santa's naughty list, or are they on his good list? We'll only know. What is his ode? Boxy boys are good for ethereal units too. Do they all do magic damage? Yeah, I think they do. I agree with that. Decent onion. What's up? Oh, Zachary's saying, "Wait, what's up?" And Nikai didn't get big buffs though. Just padding. Yeah, Nikai's still yeah, not very great, I'm afraid. But let's give him some good luck. Good luck, have fun, bud. Of course, Stormrunner is a member of our clan, DBD, and a true tramp. Often brings really kind of wild builds, so we'll have to see what he's gone for here. If he's gone for something a little bit more kind of sensible, or brought something a little bit reckless. And it looks like we are going to have the range advantage, which is quite nice. We can just sit back and blast those executioners. Of course, the dark shards are going to be a huge problem. So if we had the Orn gun here, we would have been laughing, because we could have shredded the blades of the Blood Queen on the approach, and then hammered down the dark shards as well. Although it looks like there's some sneaky stabbiness somewhere lurking for us. I do not see a Lord on the field for one. Unless they're hiding in some trees somewhere. There's probably a load of Dark Riders hidden behind us. So we're going to have to keep a little eye out on that and see how it does come in. But for now, we can just watch the glorious cannon thunder down some enemies. Might do some raking shots up along these guys' flanks in a little while. But Blades of the Blood Queen are too juicy a target not to really shoot down there. So let's advance just a tiny bit, I think.
Yes, Lord.
Could have advanced at the start and kind of used this to protect our flank, but we're dowie. We don't like moving, so we're just going to continue to fire in at the moment. And chill out with them. Hopefully we can get the Rangers onto the Dark Shards as well within a decent time frame, although we do want them to shoot the Sisters of Slaughter where possible, because those ladies will be a big pain in our butt. We might be able to get some flamethrowers action involved as well. So Blades of Blood Queen taking a little bit of damage for now. Let's see if we can get a little bit of poke. There we go. What is it? It is Harpies. Okay. That's fine. Let's rain a little bit of fire down.
Axes out.
Oh, there's the Lord. We have Crone Hellebron. Awesome stuff. Really cool stuff. So let's actually just blast them if we can. There we go.
Yes.
Let's just annihilate them. Go, we'll annihilate the front line as well.
Fire undimmed. Oh, drag them.
Go on, this is where everything's going to get a little bit hog wild for now.
Attack the
Them,
axe.
pull you back.
Yes.
Pull you guys back as well. And what do we really want to target? Let's try to get the Blades of Blood Queen if possible. Far into the flanks. Keep shooting into those nasty naked ladies. Cool, so we've dealt with one unit of Harpies. Let's whirl around. Slayers should be able to finish these guys off.
Yes, Lord.
Good, good. Thorgrim, just start being you. You should better clear through them. Yeah, Dark Shards are kind of punishing us a little bit here.
Slayers. For mountain and home.
Let's fall back with our Iron Drake if we can. We can push. We can push our enemy a little bit here. So we're doing good work to them. Let's pull the Thunderers back.
Let the vengeance begin.
Let's see if we can do a little bit of an assassination attempt here.
Understood.
Let's get the Iron Drakes trying to finish off those naked ladies.
Iron Drakes. Slayers. Vengeance. Kill.
Really try and take them down. Cool. Fall back with the mighty Papa Santa Claus. Longbeard's desperately trying to break through Bleak Sword there.
Can stop us.
It's a messy display so far, but we're not out of it just about yet. Continue to float over. We've done a lot of damage. Okay, here we go. Let's slap that crone up a little bit. The pesky manticore summons coming in. Okay, force back those guys for now. Hopefully buy us some time to do some damage.
Bring them!
One of you into them.
Kill the oath splitters!
I think we're going to be a little bit too overrun, although we may be able to assassinate Chrome, which would be pivotal, but I don't know if we're going to have enough. Get back with you guys. Yeah, let's continue just to chase away Dark Shards. It's a waste of our unit, but...
War and vengeance! Move now! Pump those dwarfen legs!
kind of been forced to retreat on all fronts, which isn't good. And I think, yeah, the Crone escaped. No! 400 health. It's a nuke. Oh, it says melee defense down. I thought it was an attack.
Right these rocks! Kill us! Down! Go!
Keep shooting into those naked fanatic ladies. Do we have anything rallying? It doesn't look like it. Once again, being caught by some bleak swords there in the distance. Dwarf Warriors should be able to bring down the Crone, hopefully. Then we might be able to make a last stand here of our Lord. Once those pesky Feral Mantors do dissipate. Let's throw some blasting charges in over here. So we really need these brave Dwarf Warriors to take down the Crones on 100 health. Go lads, go! We're breaking a lot of the rest of their forces. Thorgrim's just an absolute terror in the night for them. We've managed to rout her, but that's actually bad news. We want her to stay and fight and die, because we don't have anything to catch her. 55 health. Oh. Bounce paths vary against us at this moment. We could get her off the field. And I believe the Blood Queen should go down here as well. But it looks like... No, army losses are sitting in. No! Thorgrim, hold! Hold! Damn. If we'd killed her there... I suppose it's the archers. The archers would have been able to kill Thorgrim. Because apart from the Dark Shard, there's nothing here which can really touch him. The Mighty Dwarf does flee. Looks like the Dark Elves certainly going to be joining the naughty list here. So let's get a last little cinematic showdown of these Slayers fighting to the death as well. Of course, glorious end. Surrounded by naked ladies. That's the way we all want to go. And they're trying to hack these guys apart. There's also some elite Blades of the Blood Queen in here. Interesting to see their score at the end, because they took a bit of a pound on the way in, but survived to the end game, which is obviously some really scary stuff. Dark Shards just kind of taunting Thorgrim there, shooting him as he does flee the battlefield. Only 4 boys left. Let's just shoot another GG. GG to the man, the myth, the legend, and the last Slayers fighting side by side. Both get their heads decapitated. A valiant defeat for our Dowie forces. Good stuff though all round. I'm loving the Crone Hellebron pick. Now, I think personally she's much better on horse and foot than she is on her big cauldron. And she had a decent amount of damage value, but... Oh, damage dealt, sorry, but damage value wasn't too high. It really was those pesky Dark Shards in the back did good work, and the Blades of the Blood Queen still made 1,200 damage value, which doesn't seem insane for such an elite unit, but considering how much damage they took and then still dealt that out, it's really worth noting. And we didn't really stop the Sisters of Slaughter either. Did huge damage to them out the gate, but couldn't really finish them off. And our poor Iron Drakes and kind of ranged troops didn't really perform very well, mainly because we didn't defend them, but we'll leave that bit on the low. But cool stuff. So as profited, that is the jacket off. What's up, Knighthood? How's it going? Let's take our jacket off here. Before hopping back in, so if you guys do want to try and stream snipe me, please press find match now. In about 10 seconds I'm going to press it, because of course there is a delay on the stream. Looks like we've got a load of new people here. What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good time. If you are, feel free to give me a big old thumbs up. It helps push us out to more people. And we can convert them slowly into the Duck Clan. And everyone who's just joined late as well, Happy Christmas! Hope you guys are very excited for Christmas Day. And this is Christmas Eve celebration, I suppose, in advance. Let's have a little look what you guys are saying. Between Lizardmen and High Elves, who it favours. I'd say it's relatively even. I think overall, Lizardmen used to be kind of in a slight state of advantage, but now changes to mass. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it does fare, because High Elves tend to struggle against large entities, and of course Lizardmen can bring so many large entities. So it looks like our opponent is going to be going Tomb Kings here. So let's try and make Papa Palpatine proud, as I know he's in chat, and we'll go Lord of Chaos. Hey. Up against no Dinosaurus. Very tempted to take the mighty Lizardmen here, but cool. Let's bring the Everchosen. I think he can be pretty good in this matchup. Now, do we go Flame and Sword of Ruin, or do we go Cascading Fire Cloak? I love the word Cascading. I know that's a random fact, but it's pretty cool. Let's go Slayer of Kings as well. Crown of Dominion, it's quite nice actually giving immune psychology to all nearby troops, but it's very expensive, so it's probably not worth it all round. And we can probably get away with a cheaper lord as well, but I think Archaon with Slayer of Kings should be able to duel most enemy lords and kind of big constructs and so forth. So let's just have some fun with this build. Let's get a couple of Marauders. Oh, taunting us. He's going Snake Lady, I believe, or is it Kutep? Who knows? I don't really play Tomb Kings, unfortunately. And then, oh, do we try it? Do we risk a Hell Cannon? Because if he's brought you shop to Great Bows, I feel like we're going to get sniped out. But I think it would be pretty funny. We'll put it in there for now and see how much funds I have at the end of this. Because I was thinking a Forsaken Rush build would be a little bit more fun. Don't know, what are you guys thinking? Dowie losing my true love. Sorry, Leo. Sorry. I apologise. I'd go with Kolic, actually. Oh, it's Archon. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. You'd go with Kolic here. I don't know. I mean, Palpatine knows a lot more about Chaos than I do. I feel like it's a really large target. Oh, we don't actually have much time to sort stuff out, but I'm just going to go with it. We're going to go with it. If we lose, we now have a person to blame, which is always useful. So, we're going to have to shoot through this a little bit quickly here. I'm going to risk a Hell Cannon because I think it will be slightly funny. Kolic can deal with most large threats, especially with Manticore support. Did Chosen with Halberds get a buff? I'm kind of interested to try them out as well. Now, we're really going to struggle in the skirmish game here. Oh, cool. Sorry, I just had a message from my housemate. But that's fine. We're just going to roll this. You know, there's not really have time to make a build. Hell Cannon, just for the hell of it. Really bad pun there. And then Manticore's Pressure to help support Kolic. And Chosen with Great Weapons will basically cut through everything. And I suppose we've got a bit of a threat overload. My opponent needs to take out the Hell Cannon, needs to take out Kolic and the two Chosen. But we'll see how it goes. We should be able to clear through the chaff with quite a lot of ease. A little worried by skirmish archers here will just destroy our build if my opponent has gone them. We have Chaos Warhounds to put pressure on to try and keep them at bay. We've got to be a little bit careful not to overshoot with them. Are you winning, son? We've won one, lost one. So, but you know, we're not exactly going to be trying to go real try hard on everything. Which I don't think there's much point on ladder, personally. I did do it once and tried to like break as high as possible, and we got into the top 100 and was great gaining, but I ended up just playing Lizardmen over and over again because it's the faction I'm best with, and I didn't think it was as fun. We're just having a good time, hoping to get a stream sniped. What's up, Amin? How's it going, dude? Hope you've been enjoying the Dark Elf replays on the channel recently. I've been enjoying Dark Elves quite a lot, actually. So we are heavily outnumbered, which is glorious. I prefer to be outnumbered. Unless I've been enjoying Lizardmen 20 stacks recently. But we're going to get really aggressive, regardless. We should probably leave something behind to help protect the Hell Cannon, maybe? We'll probably judge it based on his build, really. So let's swamp a couple of doggos over on this left-hand side. Make sure they're both hidden. Get our right one. We're actually going to keep you a little back. Just for a bit of protection to start with.
Bringer of darkness. Chosen. I am
cool. So I'm going to go over a little bit of an overload over on this right-hand side. And hopefully, if we overload the right-hand flank, hopefully my opponent will kind of maneuver his forces in order to counter this, and then that'll hopefully allow our sneaky hounds to get in the back there and do some good work. So let's just sort out our build. I haven't really ever used Kolic, but he is like the definition of Warhammer. I mean, look at him. This crazed, souped-up nutcase with a gigantic hammer. He really does sum up chaos in general, I feel. And he's not... He used to be really glass cannon way back in the day, I seem to remember, but he's got okay armor values, and he's going to be a bit of a tank. Just chuck him in there, do as much damage as possible. So good luck, have fun, bud. Don't think our opponent wants to speak, that's fine. Badass chosen with greater weapons. That's damn right, David the White Lizard. Happy Christmas to you, by the way. Came back for some chaos, alright. Yeah, we're up against Tomb Kings, man. Thank you, Knighthood. I really appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate it. So best of luck to my opponent. Let's get it cracking. So let's just shoot into anything elite. And I don't think... Oh, he has the Chosen of the Gods. Okay. So make sure our manticores are moving and stuff so we don't get sniped out. Ooh, hello. Yeah. Oh, he has dire wolves. I forgot he's got that weird... This is kind of like the weird force, right? They can bring loads of kind of crazy stuff. Boom. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love hell cannons. Let's pop those. Let's try and keep the fight a little bit away. Is he trying to shoot? Oh, he's trying to shoot my puppies. Okay.
Moving quickly.
I'm just going to float around for now. Let's push up with the Marauders.
Charge them.
Okay, he's trying to shoot my guys for some reason, but it's fine.
For chaos. For chaos.
Okay, just come back here. Introduce ourselves to the Tomb Scorpion. Say hello.
Chaos Marauders. Chosen. They will succumb. Chaos Sorcerer. I'll pluck your soul from your
We're able to take away my mobility, which is fine. Don't blame him for doing that.
For the chaos.
Let's get another Chosen. Okay, Kolek is just wailing on fools right now.
Very well.
Okay, it's Dark Wave, done a little bit of damage. Try and get you back up in the air. Let's come over and help finish you off as quickly as possible. Cool, Chosen doing a fantastic job so far. I know it looks like our Fairman score has started to go a bit crazy, that's fine.
To greatness.
I haven't actually been using the Hell Cannon super effectively yet, have we? I've just been shooting into the same troops over and over. Let's clear up you.
Fight!
Timber.
Pull back!
Yeah, I think having our doggos in the back wasn't the best idea.
I bring
It's
a
fine.
tempest. Storm corner.
Yeah, we're kind of falling apart a little bit, but that's fine. We have the Chosen standing. Let's try and get a rear attack on these guys. Wait them up as quickly as possible.
Arcane torment awaits.
Oh, that's a juicy target right there.
See who wields true power. Chaos Sorcerer.
Good, let's just get everything going. Cool, managed to destroy a few of the troops. Chosen going strong, although we may catch some of our own Chosen out. Okay, let's get you guys back and alive. Let's just start in here. Let's try and break through the enemy. Okay, we're really going to have to just rally to the Chosen, I think, which is fine. Opponent's not in a desperate rush to come back here. That's alright for me. Let's get big Kolek moving.
Yes.
Really try and unite our forces. We're probably going to have to just give up the Hell Cannon. Not going too bad. Once those summons you shot to do disappear. I mean, we're just about to kill the second Tomb Scorpion as well. Okay, yeah, he's finally shutting down the Hell Cannon, but we've got pretty good value from it, I think, overall. We'll be off the piece. Let's hop back on it. Cool. Let's really get in there and finish that off.
We want their eyes.
Cool. Kolek is just a one-man wrecking ball right now. Good to see.
At your command.
A little bit risky because I can't overcast it, so
Take this.
may go for our own troops. That's right. It's okay. Yeah, the Chosen are just absolutely demolishing this game.
Obliterate them.
Keep pressure on Arcan if you can. Hell Cannon is still firing. My god. Okay. That's very good for us.
Fall back. Honor the
Yeah, I don't
dark.
think there's anything left that can shut down Kolek at this point. If we just finish off the Chosen, like, Arcan's not the type of character to hold the day, or like win the day solo. I'm gonna play. Got some hounds for my opponent there, kind of reaving through the back lines, but he really needs to shut down that Hell Cannon still. So just bog down Arcan while we can. We'll literally clear up everything else. Not too happy with the fire apparently, but you know, all Tomb Kings, I don't know what you expect.
Back.
Let's get hounds. Kill. Let's just drop him a GG.
For the chaos.
And he can grumble if he wants, but yeah. If you're undead, I think you expect to face fire. Those buffs there are going to help at all.
Clean magic.
Yeah, got a little overeager there, our lord. Or our caster. Let's pop him. Say hello to Arcan. Get a nice little close-up fight here. Arcan really doesn't want to go toe-to-toe with the might of Kolek, who, especially if his hammer popped, will beat him down within just a couple of hits. Arcan's still a very competitive lord. Nice to see him on his chariot as well, but bam! Taking another massive blow there. Yeah, just going to break pretty much straight away. And opponent throws in the towel, but GG's. Pyrrhic victory. Someone's salty. Yeah, it's fine. You get it. Happens on ladder. It's cool. You know, when you like end up losing a game, anyone can get salty as well. But anyway, Kolek, 69 kills. Bound to go down well. 1,700 damage value, pretty damn good. And I mean, he's still like 3/4 health, so he has so much more to give still. Just hop on top of a Tomb Scorpion, kill it. Hop on top of the next Tomb Scorpion, kill it, and then just carry the day from there. A massive 261 kills from our Lord. Didn't really target down necessarily as many Tomb Guards as we could have with those burner heads, but still cleared for the chaff. The Marauders, again, didn't get fantastic value across the board, mainly because they were fighting the elite of the Tomb King infantry, but that just allowed the Chosen then to walk in and carry the day pretty much to full health units towards the end, where 1/3 health. The Hounds, we overcommitted a little bit early on into the back line. I just really wanted to shut down the Shopti for the damage they could do on Kolek, but we managed to protect the back line for a considerable amount of time. And yeah, the Hell Cannon, over 2,000 damage value, 17,000 damage dealt, gaining a chevron in the process. Hopefully we made the Chaos Gods proud there. So what do you guys think? Hell Cannon burning head MVPs, yeah, man. Plays undead, complains about fire. Exactly. But it's fine. Chaos is good in the meta now, yeah. Especially if you're a good Chaos player, and there are a few of them out there. We already had Santa, now we need Elves next. That's true. I'll try and play some Elves this round. That is a good shout. Never mind the Chosen. Oh, Chosen was scary. If you guys do want to stream snipe me, by the way, feel free to press find match now, and I'll press it in just a second. Ugh. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a short stream today. I'm very busy, unfortunately. Just work's been crazy, of course, because I work in a supermarket, for those who don't know. So, obviously, COVID plus Christmas equals nightmare for that kind of job. And just getting stuff prepped for Christmas. But hopefully as many of you as possible can go see, loved ones and family and stuff over the Christmas season. I'm a little bit stuck, unfortunately, in London, but there's actually a pond, like this sounds so weird, but there's actually a like nature reserve near where I live, so I'm actually on Christmas Day going to go and feed some ducks, which I guess makes sense with my name, and yeah, just have some fun and stuff. So we are up against Way, who I believe is in chat right now, and is a very scary dwarf player. So if he does want to go dwarfs, that's fine. We won't stop him, but in that case I won't go wood elves, and we've already seen Dark Elves, but High Elves are a bit of a hard counter, so we might have to wait to do elves to the round afterwards. We'll have to see who wants to play. What do you guys want to see? We haven't done Skaven yet. That could be some good fun. But I do want to get some wood elf games in. I think I'll go Empire. Awesome. So we could go elves here. I think the Wood Elf Empire matchup's a really interesting one. So we could do that, or we could stick to our... Yeah, let's go with elves. We'll get some elves in there. They're Christmassy. They like trees. I don't know why that's Christmas. Christmas trees, Christmas. It makes sense. We could bring Durfu as a tree. It should be kind of funny. But who do we want to go? Which lord do you guys want to see? I'll base my build around that. Would you like to see like a Durfu Vanguard tree build? Do you want to see the Sisters in action? Maybe a Spellweaver. They're quite rare, I think. Drycha, Orion, I think, can be very good here because he kills Volkmar pretty well. So I think he might actually be essential. I'm trying to think who else can duel Volkmar very well. I had a really fun game that we put up on the channel not too long ago up against Krasant Talbert, who's an absolute beast of a player, where we had like a tree man and Durfu fighting back to back with Ariel up against Volkmar. It was some really epic stuff. But yes. Ugh. So if I keep looking away from the camera, guys, I've got you guys up on my phone, as I don't have two monitors, I'm afraid. But let's go Orion. I think Orion's going to be pretty good here. Let's get a Waystalker as well. Try and counter enemy artillery. And yeah, we'll probably just do nothing else apart from that. I like Glade Captains here, but of course we're going to need a Spellslinger. Or Ariel. I think Ariel's a little powerful at the moment in the meta. Not as broken as people are making her out to be, but she is pretty hard to kill, which is kind of the problem. Let's go with her anyway and see if we can lose with her and break the illusion that she's amazing. I think Stag Knight's actually really struggling this matchup quite heavily. We could go Zotes. Someone was speaking about Zotes earlier. Could have some good fun with them. We of course need an actual battle line. I don't really want to go Waywatchers, because I played a lot of the Waywatcher play before DLC dropped, but they are pretty good. I don't have too many answers to Knights either, apart from them. Dude, Scouts would be fun. We could try and be sneaky, it's super risky. Maybe protect them with some of you. Maybe a build like this. It's pretty basic, so we've got the Waystalk to try and snipe out artillery, fingers crossed. Orion to kill cavalry and Volkmar in particular. And Ariel and Eternal Guard and Dryads just to walk through the front line. Then we can be a little bit sneaky. I'm bringing Swift Shiver Shards, which are not competitive, but I find them really fun and enjoyable and quite tough to use. You have to try and get in these like little pockets. They fire 2 arrows at a time, so do a little bit more damage, but of course at shorter range. We use the Wild Hunters and some Glade Riders to protect them, and it's a 0 gold build, so... Forgot my mage, ready for real. Awesome. Mages, overrated. Let's pop in and see how it goes. Ooh, looks like my phone's frozen, unfortunately. Let's get you guys back up on stream. Hope you guys like the thumbnail as well. I found a little goblin running away with loads of Christmas presents. Oh, there we go. Sorry guys, if you were suggesting stuff, I couldn't see it. No Awakening Bound spell? It is good. But, I mean, it was 0 gold now anyway, so I can't bother to change it. I think it's okay. I don't think Awakening Wood's like amazing. Like, personally. It could be quite good here, though, I guess. Dropping down on those back lines and doing some pretty good stuff. Vanguard Rush. Sorry, guys. I've seen all this, like, late. My chat on my phone basically failed. I guess that's extended family, too. Exactly. So I'm still getting to see some family. Hopefully, tomorrow, actually, my mum's going to do, like, a drive-by and, like, drop off some presents and stuff. And I'm going to give her some presents to take back to my folks because they're down south. So we're like in a tier 4 area. They're not in that tier, so I'm not allowed to travel basically to see them, which kind of sucks. But it's all good. Can we get some Hunts Marshal? Chosen best unit. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed all of this chat. It froze. Happy holidays, Robert Duck. Thank you, Sea Coffee. Hope you enjoyed. I'll try and get some vampire count action for you. Zotes with the Horn of the Wild Hunt. Yeah, that'd be really good fun. Maybe we should have gone for more of a rush-themed build. We've kind of gone relatively balanced. which I don't know. I feel like Wood Elves work when they throw the dice and they go really risky on one style of approach. The Wood Elf Air Force is something I actually really enjoy using, and I think it's quite risky, but I know players hate to face it, so I don't play it that often. Which I probably should play it still, but yeah. Okay, let's get our forces in order.
Orders.
So yeah, we've gone for a bit of a basic army, unfortunately. But I'll try something a bit wild next game. Realistically, I don't think he's going to deploy anywhere near there. Let's go here.
It is done.
Cool. Cool stuff. I've got Ryan Can Vanguard now, which is really good. Let's put him here. Let's just do some weird stuff, see how it goes. Cool. Eternal Guard in the front line. Dryads in the secondary battle line, just to like mulch on stuff and push through it a little bit more. Let's get the Waystalker just up and ready to drop some fat arrows of Kernos. Ariel should be able to support this to do relatively well up against enemy troops. We've got Glade Riders here just to pressure Outriders and grenade launchers if they do come to effect. And then we're going to try and loop around this right-hand flank with the Deepwood Scouts, Orion, and some Wild Hunters. We could push out a unit of Dryads there as well, maybe for a little bit of extra support. But again, they're probably going to get run over by cavalry, which I'm assuming my opponent's brought a lot of. No, 1,000 troops, actually. Okay. It's probably going to be relatively light cavalry, and then maybe a bit of a gun line. But we'll have to see. Let's get the Deepwood Scouts active. Let's get all you guys settled up.
I hear you. Son of Cornus.
Orion, King of the Woods. King of the North. Alright. Look, have fun. He's got quite a few troops, so we'll let him ready up before us. Tempest is too strong. Tempest is very strong, but at the same time, it can be a complete waste of gold if you've brought it and your opponent doesn't have anything. That flies, so it's a little bit tit for tat. Yeah, it is strong, but not necessarily always going to be able to pay for itself because of that factor line. I have a couple of Huntsman units, so hi. Hi. Finally, a Quack Cam. What's up, Aldelmo? How's it going? Had a really epic game with you recently. I think that's up on the channel now. Yes, feel free, Grumpy Guard. Post it in my Discord. Because I do have a Croc Guard, actually, wallpaper as well, but we have to save the same one. Good luck, have fun. Awesome. Cool. Put a little far back. And we do have an artillery piece, of course. Hellstorm Rocket Battery, triple silver chevron. That's some wild stuff. Let's pop up here. Let's get those Deepwood Scouts rolling. Fools! We were fools! I should have deployed in the forest. Let's just start sniping that light wizard. And moving around with the cavalry if we can.
Ever ready. Swiftly. We accept.
Do have Tempest if he gets a little bit cheeky. Oh, it's Boris, not hopefully this ridgeline, yeah, this ridgeline should protect us from the worst of the Hellstorm rocket battery. Let's flow out this side.
Swiftly. Ready for the hunt! Destroy all!
To battle! Bowman, ready!
King in the woods!
I'm doing some little bit of damage there. Nothing too crazy.
Forever loyal!
Stuff. Let's get the Dryads going forward as well. Sigma Suns, that's fine.
Queen Ariel!
Cool, let's fall back on this flank wall. He's gone over all his cavalry.
Warriors of Ariel!
Get back to our tree line and carry on the skirmish. So we actually managed to basically assassinate his light wizard just by being real sneaky.
Quickly now! Waystalker!
Which we're going to try and finish off here. Shatter, which may be a mistake. It might be worth going after the Hellstorm rocket battery. Let's get Dryads up and going. They're a little unsupported for now, but that's fine.
This instant!
Fall back with Ariel. Come over here. Get deep with scouts shooting halberdiers because they're a bit of a threat on this flank. Pushing with the dryads. Oh, Ryan, you've taken a bit of damage. Let's get you back to the main fray, bud.
For the Osprey! At speed!
Cool. Looks like Dryads will lose the Sigma Sun, so we're just going to pull back there, and we're just going to take it nice and chill. Let's continue to shoot that Light Wizard if possible.
God against dark!
So we're just playing it chill for now. Playing it nice and defensive. Try and get behind with our cavalry. Let's just fall back down the hill. Just trying to get out of the line of sight, basically, of the Hellstorm rocket battery. Still have all our magic as well. Let's really hammer them home. It's probably just going to fall back there for the protection. Cool. Stop moving up. Ryan, where are you? You've come back to the main fray.
Annihilate all! I will!
Let's fall back to the Wild Riders. Hopefully we killed their caster here. So let's now target down Boris. Ooh, Orion. Taking a bit of a pounding. Hopefully we did bring Cloak of Ishar, that'd be a messed up. Let's just say, let Boris know we know he's here. Fall back. Let's fall back because the enemy cavalry's here. If we can catch one unit of Empire Knights, that's fine. We really need to pound them down though. Force our way through into the Hellstorm. Practically spam the click button. Let's move over here. Yeah, that Tempest is so
It will be done.
Fear the Kadai! Wild Riders!
Let's try and hunt them.
For the glades! Yes! Waystalker ready! To battle! Ever ready!
Hunt down the silver bullets. Cool. Alright, we can pop in the front line. We're taking a ton of damage with you, but got Barry one on him. I know he's got the regen, but it's pretty slow. Cool. Deep with scouts can continue to pull back. Wild Hunters should have that. It's going relatively well, but you can never be too sure. A lot of our units are bunched up. A little bit.
At pace!
Hawk's Talon hungers!
Bowman
Light
ready!
him up.
Defenders of Athel-Loren!
Boris does want to engage, that's fine. Looks like he's going to back off. Let's shoot the Empire Knights then. Get you guys over here. This battle's kind of taking place on all fronts, so I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to really focus, as my opponent, of course, is playing a good game. Just lap over to here and punish the Sigma Suns for daring to go into combat with us. Okay. Shooting. Got it wrapped up then.
Our aim is true.
Let's continue to finish off the Empire Knights, win the cav engagement. We'll whip around the flanks now, a little bit of our own cavalry. Hiding behind the hill like cowards is of course the Elven way. That's what we're doing. Let's charge on the flanks here. With scouts kind of waste ammunition, but it's fine. Let's swap back now.
At speed!
Just having a whale of a time in the frontline engagement here with our lady. Let's whip around the flanks if we can. I need to shut down this little ranged pocket in the centre. Okay, he's coming to finish off the Dryads, that's cool. Let's stop you wasting your ammunition, please.
Hold fire!
Let's float around this side.
At once!
So we can kind of abandon this flank, I think. Just fight in the middle.
Right!
So get a Rhine in there.
Hoeth would agree. Strength of Kronos.
Understood. With haste!
Let's get round. Cool. All of our troops are coming back now. It's close stuff. It's close stuff, despite the fact we've had like a pretty strong start.
Light the darkness! Attack!
He's managed to regain. I forgot Boris has a regen. Bit of an oopsie from me. So let's get you guys firing there.
Wild Riders!
Oh no, come this way please.
Tireless!
Very well.
Maybe that was a mistake, giving up that flank position.
Power of a goddess. Vengeance
The difference here is if we had Way Watchers, Boris would already be dead. Than our little piddly troops.
Eternal guard.
But Deepwood Scouts do look
Ever
for
ready.
Ever ready.
them home.
Wild riders. Quickly.
Cool. Soon it should be our time to go on the offensive.
Archers ready.
Come this way, guys.
For the
Pathing the
eternal
wrong way
realms.
around.
Aye. At speed. Now. Ready.
Waystalker is completely out of ammunition at this point. We still have one of these left. From Rocket Barrel, which is going to be hiding in the trees. So start a bit of an offensive here.
Battle ready. Quickly. Wild riders.
Armed and ready.
Deepwood Scouts are very slow off the draw here so far. Just hit several bullets. We're getting a little bit low. We've still got plenty in the tank mode. We're just going to keep spamming Tempest for now.
Swiftly.
Warriors of Ariel. Our aim is true. At the lowest.
Orders acknowledged.
Boris is nearly
Deepwood
dead.
infantry.
If we can finish him off here, we win. But ooh, a big arcing javelin from Orion. That was his last throw of the dice, though.
Ride.
Cool. Boris is pretty much done for at this point. Right, let's focus down at the archers. Deepwood Scouts have done pretty good here. Sorry if people don't like skirmish games, by the way. I know this might not be your thing completely, but it's been pretty good fun. For me at least.
In the forest.
Pop that. Halberds again.
I hear you.
Our bows are yours.
Swiftly.
Pop some health from these guys. Where did those Empire Knights go? They flanked me fully.
For Ariel. For Kurnos. As you say.
There they are.
To battle.
Let's go right back here.
Speed.
To battle.
Wild riders.
Armed and ready. Children of Isha, attack. Yes.
With haste.
For Ariel.
Glory!
Wills it.
Should better win this against the Empire Knights pretty comfortably. You flew too close to the sun, Boris. Too close. Pull her out of the engagement a little bit here. Cool.
I am
Give them to
reborn.
chase. Come back to the main fray.
For the
Boris,
rise.
ooh, 300 health. Let's try and finish him off.
By Kurnos. To the fray.
This terrain, yeah, the terrain really helped me there. With Boris gone, I think that's safe to say GG.
Bowman ready. For Ariel.
GG. Awesome game. That was a tactical game for sure. He's got the Hellstorm back active as well. So dart in here. Oh, the Huntsmen are basically gone at this point. Let's
Kill them.
focus fire them down.
Slaughter them.
Awesome. I might have saved that. Weird game. That was like a real tactical game. I know some people don't like that style of game, so apologies if you like a more thunderous affair. That was quite a slow game with a really kind of fun like flank around that right-hand side, and I didn't know if we had enough to protect the Deepwood Scouts, but overall, whew, that is some hefty damage. 1,322 damage value on that unit, and the second one 1,511,000 damage. Oof, gaining a chevron. Of course, we simply hid behind that ridge line from that pesky Hellstorm rocket battery, which if this was allowed to fire the entire game, it was triple silver chevron. We would have had no army left, so of course we had to be a little bit sneaky, and we ended up using our Arrows of Colonel to take away one model, but then using it to focus down the Light Wizard so he couldn't pin anything in place. Assassinating him early on. Huge kills across the board, basically from all our skirmish force, whereas the Dryads and the Eternal Guard kind of just hold the line. and allowed the heavy hitters to really get in there, do some big work. And Tempest up against Boris, yes, he's got regen, and we had to use pretty much all our winds of magic on him, but it was still worth it, in my opinion, because we could win the skirmish game. Only 2 Empire Knights, the Wild Hunters of Kurnos, at least when supported, can certainly kind of shut those guys down, and that allowed us to pick apart his build little by little. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Aro is the queen. Orion's sitting back being a lazy. He's just chilling. He still had Cloak of Isha alive as well, so he probably could have got a little bit more aggressive, but still. But yes. Cool, guys. 2,700 value for Ariel. She is very expensive, though, which people, I think, do kind of let slip underneath them a little bit. But yeah, she's still very powerful. I think a slight health decrease or a slight points increase is the way to go. Right, guys, if you do want to try to stream snipe me, please press find match now. I'll hop in just a couple of moments, and we'll get it going. But nice to see so many people here. Hope you are enjoying. If you are, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I do all things Total War Warhammer based, mainly multiplayer, 99% multiplayer. We'll do campaigns and stuff now and again. And if you want to support the channel in any way, feel free to either support me over on Patreon. There's basically links in the Discord if you Discord in the description if you want to support in any other way, and basically fuel my hot chocolate themed addiction. Although I'm actually drinking some Coke at the moment. But yes, found match. Who shall it be? It is Whiteface. Hello. I don't know if I know you. I don't think so. Looks like he is going Dark Elves. So I can't remember who I promised to play. But we're going to play Skaven, Hunt's Martial Expedition, I think. I'm going to go Skaven here, I think. Hey, hey. And let's have some fun. Should we go for a Eshin-themed build, do you think? Something like Deathmoth Snicketch. Eshin Sorcerer, of course, because it fits in theme. Armored Darkness is actually really good, but I think we're going to go... If we're going to meme, we're going to go full meme. We've got in the Black Whirlwind, which Overcast can actually do some damage. That's not terrible. And then we need a load of slingers, basically. And actually, no, we just played a real skirmishy game. Let's go something a bit different. Let's just go. Has anyone tried Queek Headtaker since the changes? Queek's one of those lords I'd never bring. It's not worth fun bringing him. Skaven, yes, Pumpkin. We will, Pumpkinanis, sorry. We will bring Skaven. 2 big rats, 2 brood horrors. Right, let's try Queek then, and let's get... Oh no, we need a wizard. Ugh. Okay, we might be able to get 1. There we go. We've got one of those brood horrors for you. Skaven Brew, that's pretty good. Scrying Scroll is probably a bit better. I think we stick to our guns though. We go Eshin Sorcerer as well. We'll go a bit mix and match. I don't want to go... the best way to play Skaven, in my opinion, is basically Onion. You kind of play them a little bit similar to Dwarfs, just with a load more summons. Or summons in the first place, because of course I don't have any. And I'm not going to bring any Poison Wind stuff, most likely. So let's get some Gutter Runners. In like a front line, and then we're trying to fall back to just a wave of filth. So Eshin Sorcerer, Queek Headtaker. We've also got the Packmaster. Let's roll him with a couple units of Wolf Rats. Hopefully they'll be able to deal relatively well with enemy skirmishers. We're going to Doom World to put pressure on Dark Shards, which will probably be brought. And I really want to bring a Mortar because I know how good they are, but I'm going to try to stop the temptation. Let's get a load of Filthy Slaves. Something like this maybe could work. We're probably going to get overrun by large threats. Get rid of... Because we've got like mix and match build. We kind of got half Eshin, but we've also got some kind of scary monsters and stuff in there. And Queek to round it all out, so it's a bit of a wild build. Maybe we go Eshin Triads instead. Then we won't have anything to clear infantry very quickly. Let us go. Oh, that's just a little bit out of our price range. We'll get some Triads. Let's go something like that. Not particularly well balanced build, but basically we'll get the gutter runners to kill all the enemy skirmishes, which of course Dark Elves known for bringing. If it brings a load of large monsters, Hydras and Malekith on a dragon, we may struggle a bit, but we'll figure it out as we go. I don't want to bring Deathglow Bombardiers, I'm sorry man. Yeah, I did a video on the Deathwind units and my opinions on them. Some people didn't agree with my opinions, some people agreed, some disagreed, but I think they're incredibly powerful. Warp Throws would have been cool, we should have gone for that actually. Queek is good, but it can be very squishy versus single entity monsters, which is something I feel my opponent would bring. Yeah, I do love a full assassin theme. I actually have a really fun full Vanguard Eshin build, but because we just did a real skirmishy Wood Elf game, I was like, maybe we'll get a bit more big monsters and kind of get in there and throw our weight around a little bit. Although saying that, I have brought a load of gutter runners, so we'll have to see. We're on one of the most debated multiplayer maps, at least on the Quick Battle Circuit, as it's a pretty horrible map. It's kind of got these 3 layers. It sometimes can make really interesting games, and other times, or most of the time, it makes horrible path errors. But here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Queek Head Taker. He's just a little happy boy. And yeah, coming in with Dwarf Gouger, Trophy Heads. He should be a pretty viable combatant here. Should even be able to slaughter someone like Marathi. But the problem is going to be getting to grips with the Dark Elf Lords, who are all a little bit tricksy. So we're probably going to want to disobey Obi-Wan, just get the low ground. I think. I don't think necessarily kind of splitting our forces up is either going to be to our advantage, so guys here and here. Like we don't really have a back line from our opponent to get into too much. We'll fall back to the Triads if we need to. We've got a little Doom Wheel, which we can get aggressive with. And should we all have a little sideshow? Let's put you guys here. A nice little pack.
To me, my pets.
Cool. And then our gutter runners we will put on the front lines.
Queek Head Taker.
Cool. So we'll have Queek, I guess, next to our most elite troops, which is the Plague Monks. I probably should have brought some Storm Vermin, just to make it go a little bit more thematic. And we mentioned Sorcerer as well. So no summons for us, but we do have Brittle Bones. So we may be able to do a big assassination, hopefully, on a target. I mean, even a dragon, if you pop Brittle Bones on it, Queek will hopefully do well. We have Black Whirlwind to clear out elite infantry if they do blob up. Warp Stars as well, just to poke the enemy. And Warp Stars is actually pretty good, especially Overcast. So, for all of you boys, let's group you up. Our little flanky flank. And there we go. Cool. Good luck, have fun. 700 troops. We outnumber them. Yes, yes. Basically Skaven chameleons. I love it. Stab, stab. Rats are great. Yes. Yes, I'm a big fan of Brittle Bones. I used to have a build which was designed around it. Cool, so he's going to deploy low as well. Ooh, hello there. What are you? Cold One Dread Knights, eh? Can we win that fight to a Brood Horror and 2 Poison Wolf Rats? We'll have to wait and see. So will you guys around a little bit. He's actually going to flee from us. Okay. Can we jump him? Let's see. Okay, let's get all our boys slinging. No, he's got Loki with Black Ark Corsairs, well, I think they may have a missile resistance, and a load of more cavalry coming over, so if we are going to assassinate him, we've got to do it soon. It looks like we're probably not going to make it, so we'll swoop back around here. And let's get our little Skaven slave battle line moving forwards. Cool, cool. Let's really hammer home a little bit.
Lose your head. Yes, master. Scurrying.
That master comes on his own. I will take that fight, but looks like he may have a little bit of support. Gutter runners currently just slinging rubbish in the gutter. We have here Sisters of Singing Doom. We're going to stay away from you. Move. Ah, damn. A little bit slow there. We have some harpies here in the back line. Looks like they come for you, which is fine. Doom needs to move before it gets rampage. Popping you. Oh no, as I say that, it's been rampaged. Cool. Oh no, keep falling back. No, we've been ambushed. I'm a fool. Okay, it looks like we've been throwing it a little bit there on that flank, but that's fine. It's still all doable. I'll have to locate fell hot here.
We obey.
Let's have the Triads alive and well.
Get
you guys over here. Game slaves to pop in. Queek is struggling against Loki a little bit. Of course, he's surrounded by enemies as well, which doesn't help. Let's try and draw the enemy away if we can. Pop you guys in there. Oh. We haven't really been using magic yet either, which is kind of my bad. So maybe I'll assassinate Loki, which would be useful. Okay. This was mainly our fault, I'm afraid, for missing the jump in the back. Okay, I need you over here, bud. There's more use for infantry, but if he's going to surround me, that might be the worst idea. Doesn't look like it though. Trying to go back to friendly troops. Yeah, okay. It's not gone very well, I'm afraid, but it's fine. We are Skaven, we will strike back, I'm sure, in the future.
No, no! All die!
It's really fresh when we have it Loki, I think, as our only play here. Apart from forgetting half our troops and being ambushed, it's gone pretty well. Let's really try and finish off Loki here. Yeah, with our Lord gone, I don't. Yeah, Loki is too healthy. GG's, my dude. Just some bad play from us, I'm afraid. Sorry, Skaven fans. I tried. I was too busy trying to think about being sneaky that we got out-sneaked. Yeah, not huge kills across the board from that kind of backline harass. Harpies, yeah, only 72 damage, I suppose, but they were still there and able to pressure a little bit. Doom did pretty good. We didn't really move around the back line quite enough, and the gutter runners across the board got, yeah, they're kind of shooting into bleak swords for the most of it. One unit kind of got really good value. But we didn't really have enough to deal with the anti-large, which was going to be a bit of a problem. We had the little Asian Triads try their little hardest and try their hearts out, but getting Queek a little over-eager, chuck him into Loki to test him out. But yeah, not the best stuff from us, I'm afraid. Cool. But anyway, if you guys would like to try and stream snipe me, feel free. I'm turning into Porcupine with all that ranged firepower, yes. The fact Loki not only beat Queek while being pelted by range, but that he came back as a testament to how good he is. Talking about Queek or Loki? Loki, I mean, heals up as well. So, he kind of has that going for him as well. He's a pretty decent duelist all round. And let's get this underway. Whoa. Queek still got 1.5k. Yeah, Queek did some damage, man. Queek did some work. We kind of threw him away a little bit, to be honest. But, Coke's making me burp a little bit. But still, it was well done. Oh no! Oh no, the Might of Suave. The Mighty Suave. Suave is a very, very scary opponent. Real cool dude. He's like a friend of the channel, but... who did we want to see? I'm not sure if he knows it's me. Because I am playing under a different name. But looks like he is going to be going at the Warriors of Chaos. I guess you had a stream on... Ah, yes. He does know. So we've done Skaven, done Dwarfs. We haven't done Dark Elves ourselves yet. Haven't done Bretonia or High Elves, although we've done Elves already. We've played a Wood Elves. Can't remember if there was anything anyone was calling out for. Yeah, Lucas Hill is pretty rubbish. Oh, we've already done Lizardmen as well, so... Hello, world! We haven't done Greenskins yet. I'm not particularly a good Greenskins player, but I think we did use it for our thumbnail, so I feel at some point we do have to play them. I guess it would be quite thematic as well. No Dwarfs, please. We won't do Dwarfs. We've already played Dwarfs. Oh, looks like we don't have any suggestions, though, so let's just hop in and go Greenskins. Greenies. We probably won't just do the triple stone troll thing that I keep seeing everyone do. We've got to go for a little, maybe something a little bit more wild, I think. Got to show the world who's the biggest and the baddest, of course. So, what we're going to want to do up against Chaos. Probably a big skirmish call. I think could be alright here as well. One to out skirmish him and then kind of pick apart large entities. I mean, if we've got a big skirmish call, we could even go like wild and bring something like a giant to try and do some work to him. So let's get to 8 peak loons because they're always good fun and pretty good value all round. And Savage Orcs, I think they do okay. I'd probably beat down Marauders relatively effectively. What are you guys feeling? No Dowie Grudge. We've already played Dowie, man. I lost with them though, so not too good. Yes, Dave, we're going to go Greenskins. Go for a bit of a war. We're going to bring the Crimson Killers, because come on. Grim Gore, Crimson Killers has to happen. Let's go for a bit of a Black Orc core. Now, we have to be a little careful here. There's some enemy units which can really nuke us down quite heavily there, like a Hell Cannon, for example. We saw how deadly our Hell Cannon was in an earlier game. Let's actually get a Orc Shaman. And let's not worry about that. Let's get Brainbuster. Let's get Here We Go and Foot of Gork. We're going to the full way. Realistically, normally I wouldn't bring both Foot of Gork and Here We Go, because they're both relatively expensive spells, but come on, it's a stream. We've got to get a bit of Foot of Gork action in there at some point. Let's strengthen the length of our build as well. So for you. For you. And we don't really have a back line to protect, which can be okay, I suppose. I still think we need a rogue giant pick. Giant's notoriously bad, but, you know, we can protect it, maybe. We can protect it with the archer core. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skirmish calves. Try and force away some of his skirmishers, and then the giant can destroy a lot of the infantry relatively comfortably. I'm a little worried that's not going to be enough skirmishers, though, which may surprise you, because that is a ton of skirmishers. But, Chaos players can bring, like, a huge amount of Marauder Horsemen. And we don't have an Archer Core to help protect either. Maybe let's drop 1 Savage Orc here. Get a couple of you. Actually, what am I doing? Giant. Giant all day, every day. Perfect. So we got build. What can go wrong? We've got giants, we've got skirmishers, we've got a little bit of everything. I was tempted to bring the rogue idol. The biggest might actually be decent here. How much is the biggest? If we take out the giant, it's 1,700. Oh, 2,800. I don't think I want to rejig the whole build. Let's rock and roll. Badoosh. And don't worry guys, just because this is called the Xmas stream, I will still be putting out content tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve, and I'll even drop a video on Christmas Day. I know Boxing Day is going to be a themed one, but I'll still be dropping stuff out like over the course of the week, so the output of production won't stop, but of course the streams are kind of haven't been there for like a week or so, because obviously moving house and Christmas and everything. So hopefully we'll get the DVD finals up like the week after Christmas and really get that cracking. I need to message the guys about it. I've been a little bit slow in the organisation department. Hey, Optimus Pine. Your puns, man. Let's hope this is not a giant mistake. Wink. You spoil us. I shall try. It's a little Christmas present to you all. Nice little stream. What are your guys' wishes for Christmas? I'm hoping to go hiking, hopefully next year. So I'm going to try and get some hiking gear over the Christmas holidays. Right, look at these boys. Look at them. Look at them. They're Crimson Killers. These guys, I think, 1-on-1 beat any infantry in the game, but they're just so expensive and they always get kind of whittled down. But at the same time, we have a little bit of threat overload. 2 units of Black Orcs plus the Giant. Now, if my opponent has gone for a Hell Cannon, we are well and truly doomed and going to die a slow, horrible, painful death. But, you know, let's play that out of our minds. Let's pray that he's never heard of a Hell Cannon. Let's dot our little troops along the line. Cool, that's a mighty war indeed. Let's actually group you separately. Okay, obviously Grimgald's got to roll to Crimson Killers. Like, come on. We can go in front. We've got our mighty giant. We'll pop a little bit further back. How big is the opponent's build? Only 600 troops. Ooh, scary stuff. I'm going to pop you there. So a nice little power centre. We've got so much cavalry, but we're just going to group it all together. And probably forget about it and watch it all die. That's the way I like to play. So, Grimgor in there. Got the big old fit of Gork as well, which should be nice. Now, if he's got like a load of large troops, we could be in a little bit of threat, but, you know, let's get a little tighter. Well, basically, the main plan here is to be a big old punch to the enemy face for the majority of our build, and then use the skirmish cav just to keep enemy skirmishers off us while we do our dirty work. Go! Go, go, go! Cool. Let's get it cracking, guys. Please, no Hell Cannon. No Hell Cannon, yes. Right, let's say hello to the Chaos Spawn. And it is a war time. Kolek thinks he is the biggest and the baddest. I think it's about time we prove to him how wrong he is. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's too many. Ugh. It's not good. So shoot in there.
Gonna kill him.
Okay. Okay, not the best start, but it's fine. It is fine. Let us get all our troops a little bit more bunched together, I think.
Running. Full Friday. Moving fast.
Go back. Okay. Dragon Shakeoff is coming directly towards us, which is fine. Let's get Grimgor to say hello. No, he doesn't want to scrap. That's cool. We do have Chaos Marauders on this flank. Okay, just Chaos Marauders. That's fine. There we go. Chosen. A little bit.
Let's get some.
Drop that down the line. Get our giant over on this flank. Probably shouldn't have ignored the entire skirmish phase which was going on. Continue to whittle them down. And let's really pound through this central formation. Just get you off that side. Okay, Mirror Guard. Cool, giant not doing too bad there. Just having a whale of a time. So try and distract him. Okay, so we lost a lot of our skirmish. I know a lot of our skirmish cav actually survived that fight. Let's whittle down the Dragon Ogre if we can. Let's finish off him. Pendulums are for the weak. They're strong, use tiny little bow and arrows. Okay, so that's a while. Grimgor waddling over. So the Wild Up Giant should do good work here. Let's get in the action. Fortunately, the Black Ops on that flank are kind of getting their butt kicked, but that's fine. It's not their fault. Let's hammer home them. That's not doing too bad. He's kind of in a fight for his life though, and now being thrown axe to death. Let's get you guys in here.
Moving fast! And I stab him! Gobbo's through!
He's not charging yet in case he's on skirmish mode, and then we'll pop back. So he's paying attention that way. Yo, good stuff. Yeah, you can see to kite back. Let's bring you guys over into the main action. Oh, run, my little pretty, run! I think we're just about not really going to be able to take down Kolek here. We kind of threw everything we had at taking out that Dragon Ogre and it didn't work.
Let's get him! This battle leads to war!
So, skirmisher's gone there. Come on, guys, get back into the action. Let's take off skirmish mode on everything.
To battle!
Right, you coming after Grimgor? I think you're tough enough. I don't think you're ready for this this Greenskin booty, Kolek. I don't think you understand the power of the booty.
Where's the scrap?
See if we can intercept there. We're fighting back a little bit. We need the Orc Shaman to come back. Okay, let's just swarm these pesky Chaos Warhounds. If you can. Grimgor, you better not break.
Attack the kids!
Use it on Grimgor, go. Go. No, the Grimgor flee. Grimgor, you were the chosen one. You're going to destroy the chaos. It's a pretty good shot if we can keep Grimgor alive. But yeah, with him dead, I think our skirmishers are going to struggle a little bit. Because we've kind of got to just chuck them against the enemy now to try and break through, but that's obviously never a good time. Yeah, I did so much damage to both the Dragon Ogres, but needed to kind of like kill one. If we'd killed the Dragon Ogre at the start, when we'd really hammered it home, we'd probably win this. But because of that inability to do that, I think we've lost there, I'm afraid. But it's a really fun build, really fun game all round. Let's get you guys back if we can. Let's try and, I guess, kill Kolek to save Grimgor. Might be our only hope, but he still has like 1,600 health. Yeah, he's just going to chase Grimgor away. Sad Grimgor. He gave it a good go though. I was impressed by Grimgor, but he's improved a lot. But he obviously doesn't want to fight someone one-on-one like Kolek still.
Wolf riders, moving fast.
Yeah, I think I'm also going to say GG. No idea where is my caster. The caster ran into Grimgor, so I have to see what Grimgor did. stat-wise. Because he killed their caster incredibly quickly. And the boy Grimgore, 2,000 damage value, not bad, not too shabby. Especially considering he kind of became a Dragon Ogre sandwich towards the end there. But overall, yeah, Frontline didn't do terribly. The Crimson Killers and the Black Orcs didn't really pay for themselves. Of course, the 8-big loons always get very good value. And yeah, getting caught out early on by the skirmish once more, just over on that right-hand side. They were all hiding in the dip. We did okay damage throughout. The giant as well kind of been isolated. If we'd worked as like a real tight, compact formation, it probably would have gone a bit better. We could help support our single entities up against the nasty Dragon Ogres if we had, Grimgore, the Black Orcs, plus the giant fighting on top of each other. But I was a little bit worried of the skirmish cop. Really, it was only 2 horsemen. So we then could have played around a bit more, but, death blobs are always good, but not necessarily the funnest to play. Well played to Suave there. Ooh. Played versus Suave's Kelsey. Suave is a very good competitive player all round. And yeah, one more try. I'm here, my caster. Sorry, Suave. The Grimgore dropped the Hex on him to slow him down and then chopped him up in about 2 or 3 hits. Grimgore will kill a caster very quickly if he catches him. I think your caster tried fleeing, but there was the Crimson Killers nearby. And they don't mess around. They love to eat fools for breakfast. But yes. Yes. One more snipe attempt. Yeah, man. We've been going for about... how long are we going for now? Nearly an hour and a half, maybe? So I'll probably do 2 more games. We'll say 2 more games. And who do you guys want me to play? I can either play a faction again that we've already seen, or I can play a completely new faction. Just let me know down below. But yes, we're searching. Grim gone, I know. If I'm not taking you down, I'm taking your whole clan. Do you keep running into DBD members trying to snipe me as well? Ooh. We have a no-name, which means I may actually drop out because it's normally a terrible internet connection. I'm just going to look at their profile. Oh no. We can give it a go. Hi there. Looks like they're going to be Wood Elves. I don't think we faced... Oh, and he's instantly locked in. Cool. So, I'll give you guys another chance. So, if you guys do want to stream snipe me, now's the time to press Find Match. And I'll press it in just a second. And the deployment, pretty unlucky for you. Yeah, I kind of got caught out with the skirmishes on the right-hand side by the pesky hounds and the like. But still, it was a really good fun game. Very well played to you, Suave Man. Poor Grimgore, the boy. He did good work, though. Yeah, Grimgore's a beast. The problem with Grimgore is the same for all Foot Lords, is they're a bit slow on the ground. So, yeah, he's a bit more tanky now, he can do some decent damage, but he can't pick and choose his fights very well. I can't exactly chase down Kolek, and especially because he's an assassin-type character, pretty much. He wants to duel the enemy. He wants to prove he's the biggest, the meanest, the toughest. He can struggle a little bit. But I agree, I think Grimgore's certainly far better than people make him out to be. The one problem is the Greenskins have a profile of just so many good lords. Anyway, Hayden Sphone. Hey. So after this, guys, we'll do one more game as well. So don't worry. Pressing Find Match intensifiers. Ooh. Alright, cool. Looks like he's going High Elves. So what do we ourselves want to do? So we've done Chaos, I think. We could play Counts. We could play Beastmen even, or Bretonia. I don't think we've done Dark Elves yet. I haven't really played Dark Elves, but they're edgy, they're elvish, makes sense. Oh no, someone wanted the Hans Marshal, didn't they? There we go. Can I select to bring the Fire Standard on? I think it was someone else. What does this do? Cool. Cool. Right. Someone wants to see a Hunts Marshal General, I believe. So we have all his... I never use this guy, but let's see. He's basically a real cheap version of Aleph and Nar, but he can do fire damage. Can he give that to people? Instant effect, target error. Yeah, cool. Minus 5 minute attack. We're probably going to keep him relatively low down. So yeah, we can apply what... minus 50% flame weakness to people, lower speed to people, and then basically do a load of fire damage. So we might go for a little bit of a theme here. Let's get the Firecaster as well. Let's just bring all the basic stuff. And then, of course, we're going to use Knights of the Blazing Sun. if you haven't picked up on the theme yet, we are going for a fire build. Let us get some huntsmen. I feel like we need the white wolves if we're going for a huntsman kind of fire style build. Let's get a bit of a front line though as well. Fortunately, we can't have fire frontline troops. Cool. Of course, going for a fire build up against the High Elves, who are notoriously good for fire resistance, seems a bit risky, but he's going with the trees. It could be a bit of mind games, and maybe he's not actually going to bring any trees at all. And then, in which case, we would be in real peril here. And Hellstorm rocket barriers don't do fire damage, but I feel like they should do. They are kind of fire themed. Oh, the Sunmaker is. Okay, we need to make a bit of money. Maybe we actually do have to cut you guys and go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got enough troops, I think, to protect. 3 huntsmen's probably enough, though. We don't have much skirmish cavalry, which could end up being a bit of a problem, kind of come back to bite us a tiny amount. Basically, we can drop fire, give the huntsman fire damage, plus shoot some spells to pop kindling, do even more fire damage. We have Knights of the Blazing Sun with their fire damage, so let's get just a basic old cheap captain on foot. We can't actually afford anything of his, but hold the line, plus melee defense will I suppose allow our swordsmen and spearmen to hold a little while longer. Can we pop him on a horse? Not quite enough gold, I'm afraid. So something like this seems fun. I don't really play Empire much, but I can imagine this is going to be a bit pesky to deal with. Okay. Good luck, have fun, dude. You guys asked? Wouldn't a hunter using flaming arrows be kind of dangerous? Yes, it would, and fire arrows aren't actually used that much throughout history either. It's not a myth, like they were used, fire arrows, and particularly in naval combat as well, but they're not actually hugely successful. It's not like I'm going to fire an arrow into a city and the whole thing's going to catch a blaze instantly. It doesn't work quite that way, unfortunately. But still, fire arrows are still pretty cool. But yeah, very risky. I wouldn't want to have something on fire. You know, I'm drawing it back to my hands where I could be burnt and stuff. It'd be a little bit scary. Or is it a Greek fire, though? That's some real scary stuff. That's like some Iron Drakes in real life, which is not bad. Nagarife. Oh, yeah, we might end up on a Nagarife theme. How to fix Alophanar, because I love him in single player, would love him to be good in multiplayer. So, Joy, he's actually okay in certain matchups and get some really great damage value all round. The arguments to make him a bit better, I would say probably more ammunition. I think he's a little too little ammunition for his cost. And lower the cost as well of all his items, because items are horrifically overpriced. But if you do that, I think he's absolutely fine. He's really long ranged. You could give him what's it called? Not stalk. What's one where you shoot when no one can see you? Snipe. You could give him that as well. But I don't think he necessarily needs it because he's so long range, and that's kind of his gimmick more than he's sneaking and stuff. Although he is the Shadow King, so it does kind of make sense. Cool, we're going to deploy a little far back here. Try to get the most out of our Hellstorm rocket battery, which does have ridiculous range, of course. And there's a lot of trees, which we need to be a little worried about. Let's put one unit of spearmen just right on top. Cool, and then let's get our line of swordsmen up front. Sigma Sons! The unbreakable faithful of Sigma in the front line. So, protect the flanks a little bit as well. Put you guys up front. Try and shoot any enemy skirmishers. Then we can fall back between our own lines. And then we're going to dot Knights of the Blazing Sun. Just all the way along the battle line. Bit risky, but we're going to keep you relatively close to the little huntsman crew. Empire Captain can be your bodyguard. Awesome stuff. So let's organise our front line. We have all our knights. We have all our hunters. With the glorious Sunmaker, which I don't think is too terrible actually at killing enemy artillery pieces because it destroys the crew quite quickly. We're going to take you off that. So oil flask. Oh god, mate. So oil flask. Everyone around us gains. Oh no, oil flask is the magic missile. We have a hail of fire, which gives plus reload skill and fire damage, and we have the arrow as well, which I'm assuming is an arrow of Kurnos style ability. And this should be some good fun. 5 themed builds. Oh, I was doing an avatar themed free for all at one point. That's what we do next. We'll do a free for all actually, if anyone wants to hop in. But like doing an avatar themed free for all, so someone uses like an air force, someone uses fire, someone uses ice for water, and someone uses earth, which I'm not sure what we'd do for earth just yet. Cool, so I see absolutely nothing. Let us just blow up some rangers, I suppose. Although we don't have much ammunition, and rangers aren't exactly going to be the best target practice, but we'll let it stand for now. Yeah, it's doing some good damage. Okay, nice. I'll take that back. So doing good work. Oh, I see you. Cool. So got Leon Reavers in our back line. That's fine. Let's actually move back with all our forces. Huntsman as well. Fall back. Cool. Wait until he thinks I don't see him.
Hellstorm rocket battery. We serve the Emperor.
Ready to serve.
Oh no. Okay.
At speed.
Hellstorm.
Let's talk fire at will.
Ammunition.
So really organised. Wait for the actual opponent to hit here. We've got nothing too scary yet.
The Empire endures. Our orders. Get them. Ready. Take position. The ground quakes.
Ordnance ready.
Our orders. Ready. Sigma. By God, the rest.
I'm just kind of wary of all my flanks at the moment, so I'm going to pull a little bit tighter. Simply use the knights to run down the enemy. Swordsman can hammer in as well. So in comes the enemy backline charge now. Let's pop. Cool, and here it comes. Okay, a load of Illusion Reaver archers. And a tree man. Let's actually see if we can do any damage to enemy skirmishers. They're going to be a little bit quick. And of course we have a L'Oreal and two nobles.
Taking position. Whoa!
Wouldn't be a game against High Elves unless we face nobles, which is fine. So let's use the Huntsman here to really hammer home these guys. Nice Blaze of Sun, can fall back. Ton of Alone Reavers coming down this flank. Did we shatter them? We did. Cool.
Spearmen, quick march!
Prepare for combat.
Let's bring in all our knights over this side. You.
For the Emperor! To battle! We are Sigma's heirs! War! At speed! Sir! War! Yes! To battle!
So all our knights will chuck into this fight. Increase all our stats. So try and hammer home you.
Charge! Ready for war! Ready! Sigma calls! Ready! Sir! No lingering!
L'Oreal's just getting sniped in the background, which I'd love to see. Okay, they're going to shut down our little poor little Hellstorm. Actually try and pull back some of our knights on this flank.
Sigma calls! No lingering! Spearmen! Yes, General! For the Warhammer!
See if we can protect a little bit.
Die! Right! For the Emperor! Yes, sir!
I mean, Ariel's dead, so that's
Emperor's might!
good news. We can surround the tree man as well. Let's pull back with you. Our Storm Rocket Battery has indeed been saved. Let's hop back on the piece. And, I mean, might as well just start shooting the tree man.
For Heldenhammer!
Nice over here. I haven't used many of our abilities, which is a bit of a shame.
Right away! Attack!
What is this? Yeah, magic missile.
Your call! Very well! Ranged weapons ready!
Right, let's just come over here, kill you. Okay, I mean this is game over already, but let's finish strong.
Emperor's might!
Bring the knights over this way.
Fine! We are hard pressed! Receive! All is
Cool. We're ready to do our skill. Well played. Cool. Stork, there you go. Yes, Stork. We need Stork and cheaper items. I agree. Fire arrows, Lindy Beige. Hey, you know about Lindy Beige, Optimus Prime. He did some really good videos on the adventures of Hannibal, who is one of my favourite generals in history. So he did some really good work, and he's British and does a very over-the-top British version of history, which I love. But he's a really awesome channel for those who don't know and are interested in history. I know there's a bit of controversy around him because of the GoFundMe book, which never came out. But yeah, he's a good YouTube channel regardless of all that stuff. Anyway, the Sunmaker did pretty good work. We didn't use up all the ammunition in the end. A very interesting build for my opponent, not very hard hitting, apart from the Nobles and Alariel. But because we neutralised Ariel with the Huntsman, who got fantastic damage and damage value across the board. She's, of course, is very lightly armoured. If you pin her down like that, she will get absolutely annihilated quickly. And yeah, we didn't have to kind of sweat too hard there. That was a nice, comfortable game. But to end out the stream, guys, and this lovely Xmas stream, let's hop in for a free-for-all. Please only join if you've got like a relatively solid internet connection. So let's do free-for-all quack. The password is going to be 123. So if you want to join a free-for-all up against me and a couple of other guys, feel free to join. Let us switch it to a free-for-all. Up the spaces and no spectator slots. Cool. And we'll play whoever anyone wants us to play. So if you want to hop in and have a game, feel free. Password is 123. It's called a Rubber Duck War Quack. Now, is there a snow map here? Just to end out on a bit of a Christmassy stream? I don't think there is. We'll do one of the old school ones. Where's the Lost Temple? I think would be fun. Hey, so we got the boy back here. Hayden's phone. Awesome to see you, man. Hey. Was Hayden's phone the guy we just played as well? Awesome. Didn't know he was on the stream. Good game, man, if you're there, and if you're listening. That was some cool stuff. Very interesting build. Yeah, I know what you mean, Optimus Pine. When people tell you, I don't watch his movie breakdowns and stuff. But yeah, apart from that, he has some good stuff. Hey, we have the boy Loopy. Also got different clans representing. And who should we... Oh, we're going to play Nagarite, although I suppose they know that now. So we might have to leave that one for now. We're going to go with Dinos and bring something a little bit wild to the field. But who haven't we brought yet? I feel like counts are just terrible in this type of matchup. Let's go Beastmen, actually. We haven't brought Beastmen yet. Unit caps... off. It's the Wild West, baby. Cool, we're gonna go Beastmen. Slayer stack. I would, but I watched Turin do that recently, so... Everyone's going sub-factions, but I can't unless I'm going to bring Morgo, which I don't want to bring. Because he's kind of smelly. So, what do you guys want to see from Beastmen? We'll probably do 2 free-for-alls, because I'm feeling generous in this Christmassy mood. What's the time? I need to eat soon, but... We'll try to fit 2, and it depends how quickly this one goes. I'm feeling a bit of a Mino rush. If we can get... Let's do a Foot Beast Lord. They'll never see it coming. They'll never see it coming. Actually, no. Let's go Malagor, because that way we can fit 2 Gorbles in. See? Big duck brain plays. What's his little icon of vilification? Plus 12 leadership. It's expensive, but... we're not going to take the Cycle Summon, because we don't smell. Although, not a lot of these are amazing. Yeah, bring in the Mantle of Gorok as well. Can I overcast that to be air of effect? I am not sure. We will find out. So of course we want some Minos. We've got to go to the Butchers. It only makes sense here. Let's get a big core. We are of course going to bring some other units as well. I don't want to just spam against these guys. I say whilst having a ton of ton of Minos. Let's get some more damage dealers in the centre. Cool. This looks like a fun little wild build. There we go. Something along those lines. Actually, how much gold are you? 23. Perfect. Yep. 0 gold. We can't lose. We're unstoppable. We're in the zone. Good luck. Have fun, lads. We aim for whoever has the least amount of spears. I swear if I'm not taking that down, I'm taking everyone else on my way. Food overrated. Oh no, man, I got a choice. Can I do some pizza if I want something quick, or you can do a nice stir fry? Actually, I might do. Oh, but I got a Mexican dish as well. The questions. Do you know the worst thing, guys, is because I can't go home for Christmas this year. Obviously because of COVID and I'm in London, so I'm basically stuck. I'm not going to have a turkey this year because there's no point. I won't eat like a whole turkey, obviously. So I've bought... It feels really bad now because I'm a rubber duck of war, but I bought some duck to eat. Which I don't know if... Is that cannibalism if duck eats duck? But I was going to do like a small little duck instead. Good luck, have fun, lads. You too, same. Cool, looks like they're ready. I'm just waiting on the lads now. I am hungry, but I really want to snipe Duck. I'm hangry now, because I did not get to snipe him, and I didn't eat either. That's funny. Get good. That's the way to play, man. Let's get good. Yeah, this has been a really fun stream. Hope you guys have been enjoying. If you have, of course. I know I have to say there's like a load of time through the stream. Probably gets really frustrating, but it really helps if you guys do drop a big thumbs up and so forth. Helps push it out to more people, and I really appreciate it. This year's been crazy. Particularly the last like 2 months have been really crazy for the channel. We've just kind of gone boop up in subscribers and stuff. And yeah, we broke our goal. We're trying to hit 2,000 subs before the end of the year was the plan, and I think we're on, I don't know, I can't see now, but like we're like way past that. We're like nearly 2,500, I think, which is just crazy stuff. It's been big, help as well from people like Dark Elves who keep giving me shout outs. Who's a super lovely guy. So yeah, yes. No avatar free for all. We can try a free avatar free for all to end it. Dark, yeah, no, yes. I was wondering why you're saying Dark. Yes. You're a monster! No! No! Oh, Beastman represent it? Maybe. No, I think the Avatar free-for-all does a video, because I think that'd be quite fun. Which I will have to recruit a few people from my Discord. So keep your eyes open. I made a cryptic message where I called for aid as the Fire Nation attacks. And whatever happens, the Fire team will have to launch the first shots, of course, to be fully thematic. Those who don't know what we're talking about, it's a TV show basically where these 4 kingdoms of different elements who kind of like control elements in a way. It's not really magic, it's more martial arts, but it's a really good show from when I was younger. Which I say from when I was younger, I only watched it this year, but I think I watched bits of it when I was a kid. So on our left hand side we have the forces of Skaven. We probably don't want to rush them. On our right hand side we have Empire, which we could do good against now. They're probably going to have lots of guns and stuff. Yeah, we'll improvise. We'll improvise. So a lot of our forces can go out the deployment zone, which could be nice. So let's have them there. That's weird. Okay. I couldn't like quite deploy on the edge for some reason. So you guys... Okay, we're going all in on this attack. If this ends up being a build that's good against us, we're just we're gonna roll over and cry somewhere, probably in a corner. I'll still be streaming, but you'll just see me like in the back somewhere. And we've got a little Mino Rush. Can Malagor? No, you can't Vanguard. Ooh. So, Bray Scream, Viletide, Mantle of Gorok. Which is going to lower our armor, but that's fine. Also going to turn us into absolute killer machines. So, let us organise our forces. So, Assault Team number 1. Ooh. Assault Team number 2. And Assault Team number 3. And then let's get all of you guys in a big, lovely pile of Minos. And then we have Malagor. So good luck to the guys playing. Hayden's Phone, who we played earlier on the stream, I think. So awesome dude there. Loopy and Consul of Rome. Yes, yes. I'm off. Have fun, guns. Fun, guys. Oh, thank you, Leo. Enjoy Christmas, buddy, because I won't be doing a live stream till after Christmas, I don't think. So I probably won't speak to you before then. But happy Christmas, man. Imagine we already had Chaos Dowie. That would be the Fire Nation, yes. Ducks do not eat ducks. I used to have a duck, and they would eat their own eggs and chicks if they hatched. So it's lore accurate. Well, it's brutal stuff. Okay, this is going to be just like alt attack, shift attack, whatever it's called. Fun enough, one of my friends had that nickname for his Warhammer team, like the tabletop game, because he played Greenskins, which were a heavy rush faction, funnily enough. Oh no, it's oh no. Let's just pound down this assassin as quick as possible. Ugh! We've been spotted! To the safety of the trees! Okay, we're gonna... Oh no, let's go this way. Oh, this is someone different who's attacking us. Okay, we're all gonna just dart in here. There's an assassin here somewhere, right? I did not just miss that. What? Did he slip away? Okay, well, we're gonna have to kind of rush this. I swear there was an assassin around there. I may just be getting confused. My little feeble duck brain, we've been streaming too long. Okay, if they're just elves shooting them, that's not the end of the world. Oh, this is a real nasty little box to attack. Let's throw ourselves at it. Oh, there's an assassin. I knew it. I knew it. Oh my god. I'm getting absolutely hammered. Come on, guys. Kill him. Oh, there's just no way we're going to be able to penetrate that box, is there? Count's guard as well, so unbreakable, we can't even push through. We really need to be careful with Malagor. Cool, we killed the assassin. That's good news. Pressure over here. Oh my god, we've got Empire Knights over here saying hello as well. No, don't do that. No! Oh! I clicked it and it didn't go off, so we've ended up shooting our own men as well. Let's push through here. Yeah, we're just gonna die, I'm afraid. I think that was kind of game before we started. Oh, someone's over pendulum. Okay, at least get some value. Try and pull through. Oh, Franz! You don't want to mess with us. You don't want to mess with we cast spells more on the ground if we can. That's how powerful Malagor is. You want to mess with Malagor. Oh, that was not good. We got annihilated hard. We're somehow not doing horrific points-wise, but I think that's most likely because no one else has actually fought yet. They've both kind of... Everyone's swarmed round to this one side. Yeah, Malagor's gone. Let's try and pull back with them if we can. Okay, we'll try and keep our little gobbles alive so we can have a bit of fun in the end game. Hunt down what we can. There's a duck massacre though so far. Let's pull you guys over. Fight storm vermin. We'll escape to the trees. To the trees! Empire looks. Oh, we have a full Rohan build from Consul Rome. Please say it is. Oh, Rohan build with an air force, of course. Now it looks like Lord Skrog is being sniped out. Good luck, have fun from the guys. Right, let's pop back in here. Yes, some of them halberds. That's not good. We'll support our bros though. They have no chance of magic. Yeah, our Lord's dead as well. I think the Dark Elves are probably going to comfortably take this. I'd suggest. Well, I mean, there's a lot of Empire still left in the field as well, so it depends point-wise a little bit. Big pit of shades coming in. That's actually probably going to help us here. Let's try and hit that great with this. Oh, look at this glory! Burning head on top of a pit of shades with the Doom Balls trying to assassinate a wizard in the mists. And that may actually work in our favour as well, because a lot of these troops are getting routed and finished off, so we can assassinate that wizard. Burnhead even carries on to roll through more troops, which the Knights of Blazing Sun are doing a good job though of riding through the front of the flames. The troops are wavering though. Hold the line! Slay the beast! Well, the wizard, I suppose we're the beast in this situation, but looks like we are going to really break him. It's not a terrifying situation. I want us to go after enemy cavalry at this point, try and get as many points as possible, but I don't think it's going to go too well. We're kind of ambushed the wrong faction, I think, there. We come into a real defensive formation. But these goblins, they look pretty cool. Regardless, they do get kind of punted a little bit less now as well, or quite a bit less, but they still will go flying if you hit them just about right, which is, I think they should keep in the game. It's kind of a funny side thing, but unfortunately one Gorble goes down. I think this last one of ours is close to breaking. Try and pop Foe Seeker, keep him a little bit happy, but no, down he goes. And sad face, sad duck quacks, where we belong at the bottom of the table here. But the Empire are a little bit spent cavalry-wise, so I think these shades of a mixture of good micro by Loopy, who's obviously very good at micro anyway, should allow him to pick off these knights where possible. These Zintlers of Reichsguard have been caught here by Dark Riders, at least partially, going to allow the Black Guard of Nagron to swoop in and do some good damage to them, and the Shades as well can do some lovely crossfire, although there's a lot of pressure coming in from Consul Rome, who's given it as good as he gets here. Boris up in the skies, taking on a Feral Manticore. The Consul, was he the one who brought Boris against us earlier? If so, it seems like he's a bit of a fan of him. Knights of Blazing Sun are darting back as well to try and run over Skaven where possible, but yeah, Zintlers Reichsguard are now slowly getting dragged down. You can see Elite Black Guard hefting those mighty halberds, dragging these knights from their steeds, and they're not going to have a fun day of it at all. It looks like we do actually have the glorious Queen Crone Hellebron herself, and is she on foot? She is. So yeah, I think on foot or on horseback she's actually at her like most deadliness, and I wonder how she's done so far. 32 kills and only 287 value. Okay, so not too much, but to be honest, the Dark Elf force seems relatively fine for the most part. We can even see the Raven Heralds up in the sky. It's not doing too bad as my poor last Gorble. Stand your ground, Gorble! But looks like these Dark Riders will force him off the field for good, and we shall fully be assassinated. Skaven's still going strong. We've got some Plague Monks up against Black Guard, which isn't a bad engagement for them at all, actually. They should be able to chew through them relatively effectively. But apart from that, Knights of Blazing Sun are yeah, getting dragged down by pretty heavy and elite Dark Elf infantry, and there's still 3 units of Black Guard at nearly max health. Karl Franz, though, is on the Franz. Boris Todbringer may have something to say about that, but again, there is Shades with a decent amount of ammunition left on them. However, Demigryph Knights with halberds, and then our second unit of Demigryphs. Maybe the Empire, maybe I counted them out a little bit early, and lovely play by Consul Rome, actually, has shut down these Shades, terrified one unit, and going to probably munch on the other. Dark Elves have become a little bit kind of pulled apart. They're in 2 sections. They've got kind of a bit of force over here and a little bit over here, and their mage is also surrounded here by Council Guard. 22 members far easily enough to hunt her down and finish off good. So maybe the Empire can claw this one back. They've got a little bit of catching to do. Looks like they're just about hit the 10k mark, whereas Loopy is over the 13k mark at this point. But a lot of the Dark Elves forces are breaking. Again, though, the triple Black Guard are going to be the real kind of nail in the coffin, I think, for this build. The Grey Stick, or the Grey Wizards, sorry, can, of course, drop a Pit of Shades on them, maybe, or some Fat Pendulums, but he's already done some magic already, so I'm not sure if that's going to be able to pay off. And good play by Loopy as well. He's just hunting down kind of rogue troops here, running over the Skaven with the Raven Heralds. And Council Guard as well, 22 models, desperately trying to chase that Sorceress Fire, but she's on a steed and should be able to escape. But good play by Consul here, pulling these guys apart. Let's have a little look at chat as well. Oh, I think my chat's frozen. Again, I don't know why it does that. It kind of freezes on my phone and then I refresh it and it's all back and running. Yeah, there we go. And we have returned. So the Grey Stick is going to be flying up overhead. As the Knights of the Blazing Sun just desperately trying to finish off some Plague Monks. Then we have Knights of Halberds as well are now surrounded by Council Guard, which isn't really what they want to be. Going to be losing a few models, although they are trying to pick apart these Sorcerers of Fire. But yeah, the Black Guard simply need to form a defensive box at this point around the Crone, and I don't think there's much anyone can do. Although Consul, he's gained ground, only about 3,000 off, but the Empire forces are getting a little bit knackered now. Demigryph Knights in the thick of the action, trying to assassinate the Sorceress, and they have done so. Boris as well now is darting in on top of the throne, but she's been pushed to the ground, and she's going to buff up all nearby troops. These Black Guard of Naggarond are now absolute killing machines. Of course they will rampage, but if they can pin in Boris here, he is done for. But a lovely Pit of Shades, and we'll see Consul Rome's points just go up, 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 up. There's massive damage there. They are completely, of course, rampaging. So Loopy can't even try to micro them away. But even so, I don't think it's going to be enough. But that has cut the deficit quite heavily there, up to 12,000. Very close stuff. A Hazen phone as well, still scrapping it out. Where are the remainder of the Skaven forces? Let's have a little look. Looks like most of them are shadowed. Oh, we have the Council Guard, of course. Those 9 models will be able to hold the line. Now, Boris once again coming an attempt to snipe the Crone, but she is surrounded by elite bodyguard, whichever way you kind of hop in and try and push her to the ground. She's not going to be taking much damage, and the Black Guard getting in here. Looks like they may be able to shatter Boris, who does in fact go down to 680 health and starts to rout from the field. Now, the Raven Heralds are still alive and active, because if so, they could be brought in to finish him off, and it looks like they are, so they should be able to swoop in. Sorcerers of Fire just staying way away from the battlefield, not giving Consul Rome any hope here of, or trying not to give him any hope of catching up. Boris probably will be able to return to the field. Knights of the Blazing Sun coming with a lance in charge, trying to hold off the Black Guard of Naggarond and keep them away from saving their lordship. However, in the distance, Zintler's Reichsguard as well as the Demigryph Knights have pretty much given up hope at this point. We do have one unit of Demigryphs holding firm, but again, they're up against the Black Guard, who are just going to drag down models each time you attack, and the Crone is now up to 75 kills. She's certainly done very good here, up to over 2,200 damage value. Looks like Hazen's phone has dropped out as well now, as the Council Guard are slaughtered to the last man. And a big fireball going for that long-range Kobe, but Boris does swerve in the air. He clearly watched Dodgeball recently, and is still going strong, 500 health. Is probably going to swoop over and assassinate the Sorceress of Fire. Not too much of the Dark Elves are going to be able to do about that, but army losses may actually kick in before that happens. And yeah, it looks like all the forces are shattering, just the mighty Boris to go, and even the Raven Heralds are going to dart into glorious hand-to-hand combat, pin him in, and try and allow the Sorceress time to get back to her main forces. And yeah, Boris is a mighty combatant indeed, but he's surrounded by so many troops. He's going to struggle a little bit here and probably break. As we can see, there's a huge just block of Black Guard of Naggarond down here. Also, the boost into the stats of the Raven Herald, going to turn them into okay melee combatants, and looks like Boris going down for a last suicide charge for glory and for his buddy Franz. But yeah, he's just about to shatter off the field. But very well played to all the guys there. Hayden's phone, Consul Rome and Loopy. Looks like they've said GG in the chat. Oh, awesome stuff. So guys, that is going to be the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed. I need to go eat some food now and regain my strength for the next couple of days. There is a replay that went out just before this stream went live, so you may not have seen that yet, so that's up on the channel. Apart from that, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for an awesome year here on the channel as well. Our biggest year yet, obviously. We've done it for about a year and a half anyway, so you'd hope it would be, but yeah, awesome year. Thank you guys for all the support you've given throughout the year as well to me. And yeah, happy Christmas to all you guys, as I won't be speaking to you, well, I guess I will be, but not in stream form. So happy Christmas, and I hope you guys all however you want to celebrate. Hope you enjoy and have a really good day. Until next time, guys. Peace, and stay awesome. Although before I go, actually, I'll just hang out here quickly and chat. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to shoot them over. GG. Thanks for playing, guys. Cool, so say thanks for playing to those guys, and yeah, if you did enjoy, as again, I've said a load of time, you can support the channel in other ways. There's a link down below to how you can do donations, Patreon, all that kind of awesome stuff. If you want to get involved in these type of events and stay up to date with the channel, get involved with a load of cool guys who like playing Total War Warhammer, feel free to join my Discord as well. There's a link down below in the description. So it looks like, see you guys around. Bye, no worries. Peace out, guys. Thank you all for playing. GG's, and Merry Xmas. Thank you, Loopy. Happy Christmas to you as well. Before we dart off, let's have a quick look to see if anyone else is streaming who I can send you over to. Let's have a little look. No, doesn't look like anyone's streaming. So no Turin, no Darv, no Lawmaster. No, I have nowhere to send you guys. Well, wherever your adventures take you. It looks like a Logic_EU is doing a Bretonia campaign. He's in fact my housemate. So if you are interested in campaign, feel free to hop over there. Let me get a quick link for you guys. I'll drop it in chat a few times. Feel free to hop over there and say quack quack to him. He is a smaller YouTuber, but it looks like he's doing his thing, doing a Bretonian campaign. So let's pop this a few times. Hopefully that link has worked. Right, guys, as I said before, happy Christmas, and until next time. Peace, guys.